What's shaking, fam? This crazy train wreck known as life just continues to throw me curveballs and remind me that I'm more or less just a piece of turd, and I'm at the mercy of the ether. Handsome Dan Filbert, what's good, broski? Philly! What's up, my man? I'm still waiting for that AJ Brown trade. Let's go! Alex, how are you, man? I don't think it ever came up, but the OP does actually play this time when you stay at the title screen. Oh, okay. Isn't this Act 1? Yeah, it sure is, Crackalack. Why? What's up? Did I not update the title? I got you and Dan backseat. I got Dan backseating me before I even go live, and now I got you. Good lord. All right. Nah, I know we got our expensive eagle. Big overpay for sure, but you know, it's what you gotta do. Around here they call it the suck tax. So. So it is what it is, man. Fucking A. I hope you guys are doing well. The internet knocked us out of commission Friday. That's just, you know. Nissa's sending me a replacement Ellie after losing the first. Good. We'll see if I get 2 in the mail in the next. Yeah, mid-movie. Si, senor. So, luckily, though, autosave saved the day. So, we'll head back to the movies. We'll go watch it. Yeah, I think I got us all squared away in terms of autosaves. That should be okie dokie artichokey. We're last at the souvenir shop, and I don't remember if...
Let me know if you need anything at all.
Yeah, I will. I know. I'll let you know. For sure. Some tender whitefish. Just because, why not?
Please, come back anytime.
The heck was I just gonna say? But they spent money on oh yeah, they absolutely did. And so, like, my preferred, like, afternoon sports radio program doesn't come on until 2 o'clock. And so, like, the mid-afternoon show or, like, the mid-morning show, I think that they, at least for me as a fan, summed it up pretty well. They didn't make any, like, sexy moves. You know what I mean? Like, there's no doubt we got better on defense. Excellent. We still need a left tackle, of which you just saw Washington trade. What was it, like a third rounder, and a next year's like sixth or fourth or something, whatever it was. But like a hell of a left tackle. We need a left tackle, and then don't even. I haven't looked over at chat in a second, so don't even be like, well, they just signed that dude from Buffalo. Stop that. Stop that this instance, okay? We don't need Ryan Fitzpatrick. Love him, mean it. Okay, so... Shoot. Yeah, I gotta get my bearings straight. Yeah, everything is just everything's sideways, man. It was a weekend for sure. Life being very lifey. Why is stuff clipping? Why is the shadow getting clippy dippy? They signed a Buffalo. That's smart. Nothing in the rules says a Buffalo can't play. Dude, I wouldn't fuck with a Buffalo. I got to see him from a distance in Colorado. They were scary, like, just in the middle of a field. I was like, ooh. Nice. So we got a hot springs. That's good. Kira, how are you? Yeah, life absolutely is lifing quite a bit. Oh, 5th. That's what I was... You know what? I got kind of sidetracked. What's new? I'm glad that you finally heard from Nissa. And I also find it kind of funny that... Not funny, but like... I remember there was a conversation within Discord. Something about like limited run games. You'd be waiting a long time. And like I had like compared it to like what Jeff had gone through and dealt with and a couple other people had dealt with. In terms of like waiting forever and it just being an absolute train wreck. Then I don't remember who it was, but they were like, it's patently false. And I was like, no. I was like, if you're waiting a long time with one company, and you're waiting a long time with another company, like, and granted, like Jeff and now yourself are extenuating circumstances, but it's like, no, if you're waiting a long time, then you're fucking waiting a long time. Period. End of story.
Allow me to assist.
No, what am I doing?
Allow me to assist.
Yeah. All right, so we got some new stuff. Tired but was very productive. I'll pay for it tomorrow. Tired and sore. I hear you. But the rearrange looks good, and the dog looked very comfy cozy. Cutlass edge. We got better than that already, don't we now? Oh, wait a minute, because we'd have to... we would probably... Right? Would we probably... customize? Yeah, there we are. Yes, we certainly would. Okay, let's do that then. Don't worry. Oh, did I already have it on there? I think I did. I'm dumb. It's okay. I think. Nah, it's whatever. Nah, it's whatever. Good. Any shipping's gonna have a few people get fucked. There's so many things. Oh yeah, absolutely. Faux show.
Good to see you again.
Well, I'm not done yet, mister.
Allow me to assist.
I'm not done yet. We gotta run it back. Everybody get some new stuff. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Here's a better idea. Let's do that. And then I'm gonna go into their equipment. I'm gonna see, Mirage Type 1 and Saparna A02. Defender B, he's already, or Defender Beta. Okay, and then... Damn, dog. No, because that, I mean, damn, it does... The old accuracy bump, though, that's... No, I can... Golly, we're gonna be so broke again already. I'm finished Daybreak 2 now, so I have 10 days to enjoy Rebirth until I have to put it on hold again for Xenoblade X. How, have you already finished Rebirth, or is this like your first go around? Always getting yo, Hibbington, for sure, dude. How are you? What's going on? Blue scale mail, white scale mail. Now some shoesies. Dude, just so many new things. Oh yeah, pretty much every droplet I will get from here on out, I'm just gonna friggin'. First time playing Rebirth, started when it released on PC. How are you enjoying it so far? Yeah, droplets, smell you later, by the wayside. You gotta go, see you later, bye. No. Excuse me. I don't want to drop speed. Yeah, so Van is basically fine. That's good. I would prefer more movement and speed. That's good. That's all set. All right, so we're good there. Holy mackerel. So are we pretty much good now? I think. Should be. We will also... All right, so I already have sold my droplets. Feels good. Really debating if I should pick up Suikoden 1 and 2 Remake and finally try them. Rational Almonds, why not, dude? Unless you got something else that you're looking forward to more that's coming out. Live for excess, man. The backlog, the catalog, whatever you want to call it or consider it, it is never ending and it will never stop growing. Unless you just have some serious self-control and just stop buying stuff. But where's the fun in that? Like, no. Nah, pass. Yeah, pass. All right.
Oh,
so we're good there. Oh, is that a... Oh, wait a minute. Who's this? Who's this feller? Junk shop? Oh.
Don't need to be shy now.
All right there, Mr. Man.
Come again.
All right, maybe I will.
Like?
Red pendulums. I feel like we already have... No. Oh, zero equipped. I think we already own Uno. No, we don't. I lied. I'm a huge stinking rotten liar. I mean, I'm just gonna upgrade them while I can, when I can, because I'm sure It'll help out in the long run.
Come again.
TZ, how are you? It's been fun, but the era I'm in now is giving me weird performance hitches. Performance has been mostly fine until now. Well, that's good to hear, man. I have no self-control. The backlog is miles long. Yeah, same. I have often considered it like, you know, I used to collect cards and I used to collect comic books more when I was younger. But now it like I compare it to like collecting cards or collecting comics, like even though they're way more expensive. But no, man, like yeah, you just buy games and you add them to the back. Like it's a yeah, you have a collection. That's it. I didn't want to go that way because I didn't want to get too close to advancing the plot. So yeah, we're gonna go take the back road. This dude's just out for a jog, no big. No, no, I lied. That is actually what I wanted to see. All right, anyways. Have the same issue with books. I just keep collecting them and I swear I'll read them all one day. Yeah, man. It's like, it just, you know, it is what it is. You know, it's some retail therapy too. At least if artist would have had crazy scientific theory that he cooked up. No, guarantee he would experience on. Oh yeah, he would absolutely experiment on us. Cause why not? And it's all, you know, as much of a scummer as he is, or I perceive him to be. I mean, he does it for science, though, right? You know, it's all for the, for lack of a better way of wording it. He does it for the love of the game, I suppose. Yeah, I'm not going that way.
Different from the rest of the town.
So I won't be staying. Yo, you don't have to apologize. Appreciate it, bud. Go do some chilling. Go do some R&R. You deserve it.
Makes sense. Almada's old HQ is right around here, after all.
It's fishing time.
Not yet. It's not. I'll get carried away. I mean, if nothing else, too, like I couldn't have like jinxed us any worse on Friday when I was like, I think we're in good shape because we're on the same grid as the fire station. We very seldomly lose power, and it's just like, yeah, dude. Like, no problem. Eris, what's up, buddy? How are you?
Let's see.
But 9 years ago, I happened to. Oh, that's right, childhood treasure. I think it was right around here where it was just like, yeah, I got Thanos snapped hard, dude. Yeah, Eris, I'm loving it so far, man. From what I gather, both like here, just like on stream in talking with people, it seems like the controversial, I just call it like the Somnium Files, like the branching timelines is very controversial and people don't like it, and it's like, yeah, all right, I dig it though. I fuck with it pretty hard. But again, I did say before, like, there, you know, with some caveat, like I don't want the pendulum to swing too far in a direction where we would, you know what I mean? You know, like I would hate for him to like bring back like Louvet. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause that would really, like, I think I feel put like a damper on like that bit. I don't, wait, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna look at the map. Yeah, we gotta go back across a bridge. It's my bad. Hefe, what's good, my guy? How are you? This game is just I3. I mean, dude, I'm all about it. I can't wait for. I can't wait for another Somnium Files. Please give me more. Moss. Still not done yet, but I'm liking 2 more than 1 so far. Same here. For sure.
This theater plays all kinds of movies.
But like I had said too, like I still feel as though Daybreak 1 and 0 are like the best starts to an arc, in my opinion.
They do hold one of the film festivals here. It tracks that they'd want to.
But so far, it like 2 way more wow factor, and it's other little things that maybe other people don't necessarily give a shit about. But like bringing back fishing mini games, like I'm all about it. you know, like the gotcha element from Reverie Corridor that we have here now in the gardens, like I still enjoy. You don't have to do it. Like, that's the thing. It's not like the story revolves around needing to do it. And that's not to say that, like, it was a bad thing in Reverie with that same, you know, what I just said. Like, the story does revolve around it, but it's, you know, in Daybreak 2, you're not, like, hindered by it. You don't have to do it if you don't want to.
Buy a souvenir to remember your visit.
I was a six director is making a new game right now called 100 Line Academy. Oh, what, Spike Chunsoft? Dude, Daylight Savings can kiss my ass. Grumpy, how are you? Yeah, Philly 1/2 for you. All right, I've heard that as well from a few buds. What were we going to see? Oh, we were going to see Pawn the Crop Muncher. I remember now. You have to do it though. It's in my, yeah, you're right. It is in my streamer contract. Now that you mention it, you're absolutely right. Van headed into the theater. This is where everything came unraveled. Love the gardens, and some days I just want to do some mindless grinding and not actually progress the story. Yeah, man, like, and I'm all for that. Great for a Friday night, like, or a night where you just want to chill, like you said. Zwei 2 OST. I'm just noticing that now. A boy named Nicholas finds a baby crop muncher named Pawn, who he raises in secret from his parents, and the two become fast friends. But one day, he walks into his family garden and finds the fields and apple trees vandalized. Everything went to shit shortly thereafter. And the culprit is none other than Pawn, driven to carry out this garden variety crime due to his instincts as a monster. Nicholas berates Pawn, causing tears to well up in the little creature's eyes. The next day, Pawn is nowhere to be seen. 3 years pass. One day, Nicholas hears about a pest digging up the fields in a nearby village, so he decides to pay them a visit. Feelings of hope and dread take hold of Nicholas's heart as he ponders whether he will be reuniting with his old friend. And when he arrives, he finds a monster digging up a field, and it was, without a doubt, Pawn. You are a monster!
Why are you digging up the field? There are holes everywhere.
Aaron, thank you,
You
sure will.
promised over and over again that you'd stop doing this. I trusted you. You really are a monster. Why did I ever think we could be friends? I wish I never met you.
So mean. Poor Pawn. Just trying to do Pawn
There
stuff.
he goes, off into the forest. Hold on. This farm looks abandoned. I don't think anyone's lived here in years.
Bro needed to jump to conclusions,
I don't see
Matt.
any crops around. So, why would he... No. I had it all wrong. He wasn't digging for crops, he was plowing the fields. What
He
have
was
I
the
done?
rototiller.
Wait! Come back, Vaughn!
You done fucked up, bro. Yo, in Philly, my bad, dog. Thank you for the 40 months, dude. Apologies. I will say I broke this game hard gameplay-wise. The game is good, but the rewind stuff just made me suffer at a point. Also, highest damage I've done is over 800k. Right now. It didn't take long for the story to get its hooks in me, given my relationship with Fio and Saros. Although I'm not sure if you can really compare AI with living creatures. And why would you want to? Both of them are an important part of your life. Yes, I suppose you're right. So, what are the most important things in your life, Anne? Perhaps it's sweets? Or your truck? I mean, I like sweets, but I wouldn't call them the most important thing. The truck's up there, though. My partner's a beaut. Oh, geez, I think my mascara's starting to run. They were such good friends, but they were torn apart. Ugh, it's just so sad. Getting a little misty-eyed, are we? Guess it's safe to say this one's a winner for you. Where's the sequel where they get back together? They have to make it! Yeah, I doubt this will get a sequel. Sorry, Judith. It's like Lassie Part 2. Hey, it looks like they're selling commemorative brochures for this movie. Having finished their break, Van and his crew resume their work. Maybe it's just PTSD. I just feel like I still see like lights flickering. Don't do it, man. That's just the seizure. Like, low-key, I would welcome it at this point. Like, please, for the love of God.
And enjoy the film.
Oh, yeah, dude. I hope you friggin' earmuffed it and then closed your eyes. Okay, 4 SPG in it time. Well, yeah, no, obviously, yeah, no more ER visits for at least 2 weeks, for sure. No more sick Mrs. Neo, like... Just, like, seriously, man, like, you can't make this shit up. It's just so, it's such silly levels of inconceivability that even I was like, what are we doing? Like, are we serious here? Like, come on! Please! Like, let's not do more this. I'm gonna drive 3 days to cough on you? Don't do it. Youngblood's been stuffy again. He's been honking boogers, but they've all been clear, thankfully. So, this is where you were. Francesca, right? You're the one that put up the 4 SPG? 4 SPG? Then you must be. Spriggan, yeah, from Arkwright Solutions. We just happen to be in Messeldam for some business. Anyway, not to jump the gun or anything, but can you fill us in on the details of your request? Of course. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Let's discuss this where we won't disturb the others. So, your request said that you wanted us to look for something important to you? What would that be exactly? Right, I suppose that's the best place to start. I'm looking for a music box, one with a little ballerina on top. It has a crank and you can turn to play for music. The ballerina will even spin if she's dancing. Oh, I've seen those before. They're so cute. I agree. It was incredibly dear to me when I was a little girl. You see, my father was a busy man, and because I didn't get to see him very often, he decided to have a gift made for me to remind me of his love. It sounds like he cared for you a great deal. He did, yes, but unfortunately, there came a time when we had to depart from Messeldam. I had no choice but to leave the music box behind. It's been on my mind ever since. I've always longed for the day I could come back and look for it. It's only now 9 years later that I've finally been able to visit. For context, Mrs. Neo and myself have been together for 11 years. So that's not too far off, and I think back and it's like, wow, that was a long time. If I left something like where we went on our first date, I'd be like, it's probably long gone. Aaron, am I done Act 1B? Yeah, we're in 1A. Hey, Crux, how are you, man? So, you're trying to find the music box while you're still in town? Yes, of course, there's no guarantee that it's still here, but if there's even the slightest chance... Even if you can't find the music box itself, any information on where it might be would be more than enough. Does this sound like something you could help me with? Well, I think I got the gist of your request, at least. You had no choice but to leave it behind, though? Sounds like something crazy must have happened. Yeah, that does seem a little strange. It's not exactly hard to bring a music box with you. I wish I could tell you more, but I can't. There's really nothing more I can say. I apologize. Well... Listen, if there's stuff you feel you can't share, I get it. I mean, dealing with complicated matters is practically our whole business. But at the end of the day, you can't really expect us to head on to a search for some music box without having all the info. I didn't mean to. No, I'm just making more excuses. Hey, you didn't have to be so rude about it. I mean, that wasn't rude, man. He's being honest. He's being upfront. He's a businessman. Not like I don't get why you're so skeptical, though. Is there a reason you can't ask the police or the bracers for help? I'd prefer not to complicate the situation personally. I only want my music box back. I did think about trying to find it on my own, but I'm a bit hesitant to go wandering around town. Look, I really would like to help you out, but it's ultimately up to our leader here. What do you think, Van? Let's see. She's got reservations about telling the truth, but it doesn't feel like it's because of a life or death situation. Still, something's bugging me. Not that that's stopped me before, per se. What to do? Some law, some gray, no chaos? Alright. It's okay. Alright, we'll take the case. You did go through all the trouble of putting out a 4 SPG. Plus, it might be nice to do some extra legwork while we're in town. Thank you so much. Words can't explain how much this means to me. So, is there anything else that you can tell us about this music box? Seriously, any info at all would be helpful. Well, my memories can be a bit hazy at times. I can relate. But I'll try my best. As I mentioned, it's a music box with a little ballerina on top. I think it was made of ceramic? Yes, if I'm remembering correctly, I was told it came from a famous workshop here in Messeldam. Oh, you must mean the Orbital factory across from the public bathhouse. Sounds like that should be the place we start asking around. Well, let's get going then. Gotta strike while the iron's hot.
Let's get this party started.
Very well. Doing great. Finally finished a game last Saturday. How you feeling about it? Are you having any kind of like post-trails withdrawal? Are you going right into Kai? Oh, the hell was that noise? It's my ear holes, don't mind me. Good, we wanted to go to the bathhouse anywho. Whoa. Sorry.
What's next?
Oh, shoot. Wait a minute. Actually, yeah, while we're here. Damn, dog.
Thank you.
We got a couple.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks a bunch.
Yeah.
Thanks a bunch, man.
Yums, you got it, kiddo. Oh, you know what? Youngblood finally... So, obviously, he's been playing a ton of Scarlet on the Switch. Scarlet Violet. And he also, I don't know, threw Care to the Wind, and he watched... I think it was called Mewtwo, like Mewtwo's Revenge, or it's like Pokemon Evolution, like Mewtwo's Revenge, or something like that. It was on Netflix. He loved it. He watched it like 3 times over the weekend. Not a bad flick. Not too shabby. He dug it though, so like that was the most important part. And then I was like, well, we can watch like the 3D CGI one. Yeah. I was gonna say the art style seemed a little weird. Not weird, but like it was different for sure. But you know, he liked it, and if that helps segue into him like letting us double back and we'll go watch like the OG anime, like I'm on board. Hey, big boy. Anything turn up on your end? Not yet. Where the hell is that damn brat? There's lookouts posted at every inn or out of the city, so he's got no place to run. We'll find him if we have to turn over every last rock in the street. Someone's coming. You know the drill. Just shoots him in the fucking leg. Bah! Bah! What's up with those two? It sounds like they're in the middle of a manhunt. Something smells off about this. Let's just focus on our investigation for now. We still need to get a handle on the situation in Messeldam. Sure do, but I figured we wouldn't be able to go any further. Well, I can't go down the stairs yet. Hey, you guys. Just talking it out, huh? All right.
Looks like someone doodled. Oh, wait, no. This is called graffiti art, isn't it?
Yes.
Holy moly! Whoever did this has got talent.
No doodling. Still. Oh. That's a remake of the OG for... Oh, okay. Yeah, but I mean, it was good. Still remember seeing the first Pokemon movie in theaters. I feel like I watched a couple back in the day, but... I don't know why, but that reminded me that they remade Carmen Sandiego, and I'm real curious how it is. Rational Almonds, let me know. I always loved the show. I watched the show. The show was great. Yeah, the game as a kid was a ton of fun too. Oh, you meant the okay, so my bad. Yeah, the graffiti, I don't mind it. The ravens, I mean, like that's the image of what looked to be a raven. Like if the ravens have made their way, like, you know, like if they've made their way out here, I'll be shocked and I will be excited for their glow up. Cause what, we haven't seen them since that door in like Sky the Third. Something around them parts.
Allow me to assist. Hope to see you again.
Yes.
Got a question for you.
I need the Ravens to come back as dependable B-rank bracers. Same here. Like, the Ravens, Alvis, you know what I'm saying? Like, that, you know, like, they can group up for sure. Annalise. I need Annalise, too. Big time. I need Annalise. I need Richard. There's a lot that I need. There's a lot that I want. And I just have to do the whole, like, play trails and find out thing, you know? I have, like, 7 of Ancient Mew Pokemon cards when they were given away, too. Dude, I used to have, at one point in time, I think it was Burger King that was doing something with Pokemon, and you could get, like, the gold Pokemon card inside the Pokeball. And, like, I had all of them. And, like, you know, I think back, like, it's probably worth money now. You know what I'm saying? Like, to what extent? Don't know. I guess don't really care. But, in the midst of, like, you know, TLDR, I wanted to go live with my dad, had to go to court with my parents, went to live with my dad, mom took all my shit, put it in a trash bag, and then, like, threw out a bunch of other stuff. So I'm sure, like, that's where it ultimately, like, they ended up. But yeah, I think back and, like, damn, dog, I wish I still had those. The music box with the ballerina again, huh? That's an interesting reaction. You know something? Funnily enough, I happened to come across some old paperwork on it recently, so yes, I do. Well, that certainly makes things easier. Let's start with the simple stuff then. I'm guessing it was your shop that made the music box? That's right. It was actually crafted by my grandfather, but the request for it made roughly a decade ago. The order slip mentioned it was a present for the customer's daughter who wanted to be a ballerina. Money didn't seem to be an issue for the man who ordered it, though. I imagine he must have been a real up-and-comer. And that's why my grandfather felt so much pressure to make it perfect. He poured all of his know-how into that thing. I don't think that there was a single piece he was more proud of. Huh. Sounds like this is more of a luxury item than I thought. It really is, and considering the last time I looked it over, I imagine it's still appraised at about 100,000 Mira. His craftsmanship was like no other. Wait, you've seen it before? Yep, just last month, actually. I'm not sure you'll be pleased to hear this or not, but an antique dealer brought it in. He wanted me to refurbish some parts on the doll that fell. Okay, so I just immediately was just like, the doll? Oh yeah, right, on the top of the music box. And in reading that sentence until they said he, I was like, oh my god. I was like, it's Emeralda. She's here. She's making moves. She's heard there's something about the music box and she's got to get it to go with the rest of the dolls. I'm like, oh my god, she's here. It's a he. Never mind. Talk about a coincidence. I only realized it was my grandfather's work when I noticed his signature on the back. That's what got me digging through our old documents in the first place. Anyway, your best bet is probably going to be that antique dealer. No telling if he still has the music box, though. Right, if the repair was last month, he may have already sold it. I suppose we should at least try to find him, though. Yeah. You know if the guy's still in the area? Well, I've seen him around, sure, but I'd be careful if I were you. He's not exactly known for being the reputable type. Word is that he buys some of his goods through the black market. I've even heard that he has dealings over in that underground club in the back streets. Black market goods, huh? That doesn't sound great. Well, that's the only lead we've got right now. Come on, let's head to that club. Thanks for the info, Ivan. Nia perking up like a dog who hears the... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and like I hear it through walls. I hear it from like upstairs, you know what I mean? Somebody down, you know, somebody down in the basement here, it would be like Walter Bolton down here. Be like, did somebody say walk? What do we... Although that, you know, that wouldn't really work because Walter was just like, no, I don't want to go for a walk. Like, what's the matter with you? Are you out of your mind? I'm just gonna stay here on this couch. All right. But yeah, let's go hit up the,
Don't worry, guys.
Dude.
This bathhouse does, in fact, come complete with a sweet, sweet sauna.
Yeah.
So, you looked into that before coming here, huh?
I mean, why not, dude?
Surprised.
Nothing beats a hot bath on a cold day.
See.
That's the stuff.
Don't you think it's a little too steamy in here?
I was talking with Youngblood about, you know, just talking about everything, and
It's so nice.
he, like, I told him how I was like, yeah, I have comic books. He's like, what are comic books? And so I tried to like explain it to him in a way that he would understand. And he's like, can I read them? And I was like, absolutely not. I was like, you're not gonna be able to touch those things till you're like, I don't know, 12.
That
When
really
I know
is
you're
fun.
not gonna get schmutz all over them or
Come
just
see us
annihilate them.
again.
Like, oh shoot. I was like, what is that? Like, I know how he is with his own books, and it's just like, nah, dog. I was like, I'm sorry, I love you, but I'm not gonna let you touch all my comics like that. Christ, who's gonna die first? They sell Pokemon comics, could grab him some. He would love that. We've got some really good, like we just read one for bed. It was all about like all of like the starter Pokemon. I don't remember what the heck it's called, but yeah, that's what we read tonight. Before Betty Bye. Levinsky, we were already there. We gotta go there. We gotta go down there. And there, and there, and there, and there, and there, and there. But I want to look into, because he's been doing, it was like one day last week in school, he did some really cool, like a color by numbers. And I would love to find him some color by number books, both Pokemon and, you know, just like other things like Star Wars, stuff that he would be into. All right, so yeah, to advance, I have, oh wait, or, yeah, I have to go down. Gee whiz. Club Barracuda. Ooh, Barracuda. Dude, there's one guy, he's like, woo! I love you, Tammy! She's like, yep, hi, Darren. It's nice to see you. Oh, yeah, still just another $2, huh? Jeez, thanks. Okay. This isn't your everyday establishment. Maybe not, but places like these are a surefire bet for underworld intel. That's about the size of it. Would you rather wait outside, kiddo? There's no need to coddle me. It's only the middle of the day, so we'll just take 3 mocktails. Right away, sir. I didn't realize bars even offered non-alcoholic drinks. Depends on the joint, but it's not too uncommon while it's still light out. Hey, this is pretty tasty. Just right for an afternoon pick-me-up. I have to agree. You've got some killer skills, barkeep. That's very flattering, sir. I'm not just talking cocktails, by the way. It's hard to tell by looks alone, but you're packing a lot of muscle under that uniform. I also notice a glance as you sneak at the door and customers. That's more vigilance than a typical bartender needs. My take's that you double as this club's bouncer. I'm lost for words. Are you perhaps involved in some form of detective work? That's one way to put it. You wouldn't happen to be an ex-Jaeger called Robson, would you? I heard your story from Dingo. Wow. Didn't expect this. You were acquainted with him? That was a telling response. So you knew each other too? Yes. As you presumed, I am Robson. Dingo has done much for me in the past. A shame what became of him. So you already heard the news. Even now, I struggle to believe it. Since you are a close friend of his, it would be my pleasure to accommodate you in whatever way we can. That being said, I would advise you not bring his name up in front of the owner. Did something happen between them? In a sense, you see, our club's highest earner used to be a host by the name of Mistress. That's a lady from the Blacklight District. Mistress, huh? I know she and Dingo got acquainted when he was in Messeldam. But it sounds like there's more to the story. I can't discuss this too openly, but at the time, Mistress was being blackmailed into doing the owner's bidding. Dingo was the one who pulled every trick in the book to secure her freedom. It would seem that the owner harbors a grudge over it to this very day. Damn, that's a hell of a story. What brings your investigation here, if I may ask? I would be happy to answer any questions you have to the best of my ability, Mr. Call me Van. I'm a Spriggan from the capital. Ah, the one from the rumors. I'm here in Messeldam to find something, so we're out doing a little info gathering. Have you noticed any sketchy developments here lately, particularly in relation to Almada? The police were scouring the place as part of their own investigation not too long ago. but as far as I'm aware, they didn't discover anything of note. In truth, however, the owner has worked with Almada on numerous past occasions. It was only ever to line his own pockets, however, so he's likely ignorant of their inner workings. Even if he weren't, he's crafty enough to keep the police from delving into him too deeply. So he actually gave them the slip? Sounds like sounds like interrogating him wouldn't get us much of anywhere then. There are many others in this town that are also connected to Almada in some shape or form. In most cases, however, it was that they were either threatened or exploited. Words, it's a thing. Hey, Gallblade, how are you? The only people who truly know what went on in Almada would be those who work directly under them. But the way I understand it, each and every member was arrested at the end of last year. This is the extent of my knowledge. I'm sorry I couldn't be of more help. Not at all. This gives us a much better grasp of things. Yeah, he definitely saved us some trouble down the road. That pleases me to hear. We'll hit you up again if we need anything else. Heck, even if we don't, we might just stop by for some more drinks. I'll save you a spot at the counter. Chillin', good to hear, man. Are you hunter rank 9,000 at this point?
May I help you?
Ooh, some dark bisque. That sounds neat. Ah, Northport. I almost read that as North Point. For my dude Renee. All right.
All right.
He's only
All right,
like 200. What a scrub. Gee whiz. Gall, step your game up, bro. Come on.
Planner lunch.
Seriously, man. Get your act together.
I'll gladly take that off your hands.
I'm sure you would. It's funny. I was just talking with somebody at work yesterday because my part-timer finally came in to close up shop yesterday, and he's planning a wedding, and he's like, I'm a gin fan. And I was like, I never was. Too earthy, and I was like, I don't even know if this is a word. I was like, but just like too botanically, you know? Stopped after I got 100% in wilds. I think it was around 130. Good lord. Is it, so as, veteran monster hunters, did you feel that wilds was, easier?
Let me ask you something.
Normally this wouldn't be big of a deal, but I've got a feeling the owner won't take too kindly to us asking lots of questions. Wilds is pretty easy. Okay. I feel like I've seen that kind of on the Twitterverse, that it seems to some older players that it seems like way easier. Yeah, definitely easier for me. Only one monster really felt like a challenge, and that was because of visibility issues. Doesn't help that most monsters have tiny HP pools. Do you think that, I mean, are there already, I can only think of, the hell are they, what were they called? What were the investigations of the hunts called? The purple ones from World. It's like a welding term, and I can't think of it. Tempered, that's the one. Are there a lot of tempered monsters already? Tempered hunts? We have tempered, but not the orange ones yet. Okay. Yeah, they are in, and they don't change much. Okay, cool. Might be easier to see if any of the dancers know something. Excuse me, miss? Oh, got a tip for me, mister? Feel free to put it anywhere you want. That's not what we're here for. If possible, we'd like to ask you something. Katra might act like he's all grown up, but he's still just a kid, huh? Katra explained that they were looking for an antique dealer. Oh, you're looking for that guy, are you? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's here today. Good, sounds like we're in luck. But where is he? There's literally one guy clapping. If it's not him, I'm gonna be disappointed. I haven't seen anyone matching his description so far. Well, maybe that's him now. Yeah, that guy just walked out of the bathroom. Yep, that's him. He's probably got some business with the owner today. Stops by to sell his wares here every now and then. He uses this place as a sort of hunting ground, Finds suckers who are into buying old junk, then pulls them into another room for a sales pitch. So yeah, he's a little shady, but he's also a great tipper, and that makes him okay in my book. I mean, you know, I see. Thank you. You've been very helpful. All right then, let's see what this guy's got to say. Also, completely unrelated to the strip club we're in, I wrote. I'll say I wrote very lightly, but I'm gonna do a review for the chair. I'm gonna do my best to do an actual review video, and the only way I know how, I'm gonna be like, look here, folks. I'm not pulling any punches. They sent it to me for free, but I'm not gonna bullshit you. It's pretty much how I'm gonna kick things off, and then I'm just gonna go for broke.
Got a question for you.
Huh? A music box with a ballerina on top. Damn, I finally get it off my hands and now someone takes an interest. You sold it? Yep, gave it to the new owner a few days ago. Sorry, pal. I was afraid of that. I figured it wouldn't be so simple. Mind telling us who you sold it to? The original owner's looking for it. The original owner, huh? Yeesh. I don't want nothing more to do with that mess. I wonder if like that, I don't know. He might be a little young. Maybe that's her dad. It was some old lady. Pretty sure I saw her wandering around over by the docks this morning. Think she was wearing a yellow scarf. Thanks for the tip. By the way, what did you mean by get it off my hands? From what we heard, the former owner of the Orbital factory put a whole load of effort into that thing. The old man was pretty famous at his trade, wasn't he? I kind of expected people to be banging down your door for it. Excuse me. Yeah, well, I thought the same thing. Hell, that's why I bought it in the first place. I even brought it down to the club to try to sell it to somebody who might be into antiques. Like to this club. You brought an antique to a strip club? Unless I'm reading into that wrong. He's just like, yeah, man, I'm just gonna try and do some deals while getting a lap dance or, motorboating some hoots. No big deal. 3,000 for this. Oh, sorry. Hang on, miss. Yeah, man, it's handmade. Super duper wonderful quality. Dancer said he does deals out in the back. Yeah, I get it. But yeah, you're just, doing it in the strip club. No big deal. I still think it's kind of funny. Very Sopranos-esque. The only thing is, every one of them told me that music box comes with a lot of baggage. Baggage? What do you mean by that? Sorry, lady, but if I tell you, I'd be wrapped up in it myself. Anyways, to make a long story short, if I couldn't sell it to some sleazeball, I figured I'd just target your average Joe instead. That's how I finally managed to get rid of it. Not sure how I feel about you selling something with a sketchy history to the general public. Anyway, we should try and find the old lady and see what she can tell us. Yeah, if we're lucky, she might be willing to make a trade. Sounds like a plan. He said he was over by the dock, so let's go take a look. Thank you, everybody. It's been a real pleasure. It's like Ace Ventura. I gotta go now, guys. I got a date with your mothers.
Hey, big boy. Wanna have a little fun?
That's still one of those, like, great... that's going to advance the story, so... Can I take... Yeah, I can take the long way, right? Yeah, I certainly can. One of those, like, little-known things until you hear it, and you're like, no way. But how it was Jim Carrey who originally got Cannibal Corpse to be in the first Ace Ventura movie, just because he's a huge metalhead. And then I don't know if it was like a behind the scenes on Ace Ventura or something like that. There's videos out there you can find, but I just found that to be so interesting. I'm like, God damn, man. I was like, Jim Carrey's a savage. Love it. Did I hit up this shop?
What can I get for you?
New England clam
Thanks for shopping.
chowder. That's what that bar reminded me of, by the way. That's where I was going with the old Ace Ventura thing. Hold on before I chit chat with you.
Winter, isn't it?
Oh, I can't talk to you, huh? Very well. Elderly woman. Hazing. Oh, right, that was not the right button.
Let me ask you something.
Let me ask you something. Oh, a music box with a ballerina? Why, yes, I actually just purchased something like that the other day. Looks like we're on the right track. That music box brought back a fond memory of mine. I was so moved when I saw it, I thought, surely Adios must be guiding my hand. You said it brought back a fond memory? Well, you see, I used to teach ballet several years ago. I suppose it's been over a decade by now. One day, a little girl I used to teach brought in that exact music box. She said her father had given it to her and that it was her prized possession. Oh, you should have seen the glow on her face. I was a bit surprised by how lavish it was, but just seeing her enthusiasm was enough to make me smile. How lavish? Unfortunately, a lot happened after that. Her family was separated and everything in their home was auctioned off. When I saw it, I could hardly believe something so dear to her had been sold along with everything else. I thought, why not buy it myself in case I get a chance to return it? Her family was separated? I wonder what happened. Wait a minute, the girl you're talking about must be... Yes, there's no doubt about it. Did this student of yours happen to be a girl named Francesca? How did you know? I think I'm getting a clear picture here. Van told the elderly woman about the request made by Francesca. Goodness, what a wonderful coincidence. It seems Adios really was calling me to buy that music box. My house isn't very far from here. Let me go and get it for you all. That'd be great. Sorry again for all the trouble. That dude just did a U-turn. He was like, and still running. If you'd rather not make the walk by yourself, you don't mind tagging along. Van and the others helped the old lady back to her house to retrieve the music box, after the group headed to the chapel together to see Francesca. Oh, my old ballet teacher! I thought I'd never see you again! It's been far too long. I've missed you so much! If no one else, I always hoped I'd at least get to see you again someday. I felt the very same. Though it may be little more than happenstance, I'm so very pleased to see you again. My, look at you, how you've grown. You've become such a fine young lady. I see you're still just as quick to tears as when you were little, however. Oh, you. A reunion after 9 long years. I'm getting a little misty-eyed myself. She must be overjoyed. Sorry to interrupt your get-together, ladies, but I've got the music box you were looking for right here. Mind checking to make sure that we have the right one? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so wrapped up in the moment. Let me take a look. Yes, that's it. That's the one my father gave me. It's beautiful. I can tell your dad really cared about making you happy. The melody is rather nice as well. The crank turns just fine, so there's no need to worry about the inner mechanisms being broken. Everything's like really calm and cool on the surface, but like what is the, and I'm sure they'll go into it, like I just want to know like what's the additional baggage that goes along with this thing? That's a relief. I can't tell you how much it means for me to have this back. And to think that you even brought my old teacher along. I don't know how I'll ever be able to repay you. Thank you so much for all that you've done. No thanks needed beyond the fee for our services. You know, I actually thought that music box might have been the other thing we were looking for. But I didn't catch a single whiff of anything fishy, so I guess not. Huh? You thought it was related to Almada? What in the world made you think that? It was just a nice gift from her father. Francesca, It's okay, ma'am. We're just fixers who happen to have had a few run-ins with Almada in the past. It wasn't until we were in the middle of investigating that I started to realize what was actually going on. I see, so you figured it out already. Oh. Daddy Morbach's part of Almada? To be honest, having to keep it from you was starting to eat me up inside. Realized he ran into fame and took off, dipped. He was like, Gonzo. Yo, Pico, how are you, man? What's going on? if it's okay, I'd like to explain. Yeah, I'm still a little clueless over here, so that would be great. Several years ago, my father was the most powerful man in Messeldam's criminal underworld. His name was Enrique. Holy shit! Gambler Jack! Enrique! Man! Like, let's go, dude! Fucking A! Like, look, we went with the obvious choice. We did a cozy reread of Sunshine Áñez. Tinfoil hat. Like, let's make some more connections. Who would have thought that reading... Dude, we should have just done 3. Jesus Christ, man. Like, should have done... Well, you know, like I said in the moment, like, I couldn't have known that we were going to run into friggin' Swin and Nadia. Could have done 3 and 9. Could have done Gambler Jack. Like, golly. Enrique? Why does that name sound so familiar? I think it was written in Dingo's notes. I see your father had the music box made for you over a decade ago. Then a year later, Dantes took over Almada. I suppose all this took place while your dad was still at the top of the underworld then. To be honest, the rumors I've heard about him aren't great. You're right, my father did many horrible things while he was with Almada. He used to be a traitor, but his craftiness got the better of him. That eventually led to his takeover of the Mafia. These days, he'd be considered a bit player in the grand scheme of things, but there was a time when he was feared even outside of the city. There was Enrique, and then... Who was the I can't think of... Because there was a chick with him. Or was that... I don't know. We'll... Nah, don't worry. Just me talking. Talking out loud, don't mind me. However, my mother and I only ever knew him as a kind and gentle soul. Just like what he did for me with the music box, all he ever wanted was for us to be happy. Okay, that's who I was thinking of. Well, people aren't always what you see on the surface, that's for sure. Yeah, Van. Yeah. Yes, even so, the people of this town hold his name in contempt. To this day, there are many who carry a grudge against him. I was scared of what they might do if they found out who I was. And that's why you didn't want to ask anyone else for help, right? And why you always hang out in the church? Yes. Hold on, we read something in a few notes a while back. It said that all of Enrique's family had connections were killed. The truth of the matter is that Francesca was the only one who survived. 9 years ago, my parents risked their lives to help me escape. Did anybody else draw parallels? No, I'm just doing it now. Like Francesca and then the ballerina, like Francesca's Black Widow, bro. Like that's what this is. I mean, you know, maybe she's not like this super top secret, you know, assassin, but you know, the ballerina, the red, like all that stuff. It's a stretch, but whatever. However, in a town completely under Almada's control, there was nowhere for me to go. That's when an informant came to save me. He told me it was the least he could do to make amends for selling info to Dantes. Hey, that sounds like... Whips out some thread and a Sharon outfit. Like, let's do it. Dingo. Yeah, must have been him. Only somebody Dantes thought highly of could have gotten her out alive. I suppose that makes sense. Well, wait, you know Dingo? Yeah, he was working in Edith as a reporter for a while. Still did informant work on the side, though. Me being a Spriggan, it made sense for us to do business, but in some ways, he was also kind of like an older brother. This has been an incredible day for coincidences. I owe him a debt of gratitude as well. You see, several days after the tragedy befell her family, Dingo appeared to me once more to say Francesca wanted me to tell you something. He wanted me to know that she was safe, but warned me to act as though she were dead. Ever since then, I've kept Francesca in my heart. I could only pray that we might meet again someday. I see. Makes this reunion all the sweeter, huh? Is it possible that Dingo's still in the capital? I always hoped I'd be able to find him someday. He introduced me to a family that took me in as a foster child. If not for his connections, I might never have had a family again. Unfortunately, searching for him while Almada was still around was too dangerous. I've always regretted never telling him how grateful I was. Well, what's wrong? And the thing is, Dingo passed away. It happened last year while he was trying to follow up on Almada. In the end, it's because of the information he left us that we were able to fight back against Dantes. Oh dear. The guy was one hell of a reporter, that's for sure. He even helped me out sometimes too. A lot of what I know is through hearsay, but he seemed like a really great guy. I remember he saved Marielle when a politician targeted her for digging into his affairs. Yeah, he was the kind of guy who was always one step ahead of everybody else. So flawless that you almost hated him for it. And he cared about other people to a fault. No matter what happened, you always knew that you could count on him. Based on what he did for you, I'd guess he'd always been like that. Yes, even though he tried to feign disinterest, I could tell that he was a gentle soul. But why? Why did it have to happen to someone like him? I lost everything because of Almada, and now Dingo too? I never even got to thank him. Oh, Francesca. I know it hurts, dear. Everything will be all right. Wherever he is now, I'm sure he knows how you feel. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get so emotional. I'm sure he meant a lot more to you than he did to me. You've got nothing to apologize for. It's good to know that there's one more person out there who misses him just as much as we do. I'm glad I finally found the courage to come to Messeldam. I've gotten back so much what I lost, irreplaceable things, and it's all thanks to you. And despite knowing that Dingo is gone now, even if I can't thank him in person, the least I can do is continue to live my life looking forward. Sounds like a good plan. I'm sure that's what he'd want for you too. Well, that was certainly unexpected. Yeah, I'm glad we decided to take on her case, though.
That's all, folks.
Damn dog pouring out. My guy Dingo.
Reward deposited.
Monies. Pulls off a mask and it's actually Blue Blanc dog. Wouldn't that be some shit? I'd be like, what? Machias, how did you get here, you rascal? Yeah, man, we were good. We got droplets. Well, more droplets and, yeah, masses for sure. Bingo bango. Okay, so now... Someone called for justice? Storm... Somebody called for justice and Stormcall appears. Whoa, chill out, man. I'm one of you. I'm one of you. All right. Coins and gems and gems, gems and coins and gems.
Please silence your phones and enjoy the film.
Ah, the top of the stairs? Very well. Keep your secrets. Oh, I was like, what the hell is it? It's a fish.
Ooh, this looks like a good
Let's do
fishing
this
spot.
thing.
From long range.
There.
Holy shit, man. Let's reel this one in.
That's it.
Let's give it a tug, huh? Whee!
Nice.
Hey! Starting off the week with crabs. Congratulations, friends. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
There. That's it.
D, yeah, becomes a crab. How's it going, man? Oh, shit. That felt like a chonky one. No. Just still a B-level crab. No big deal. It's all right. We didn't even get the good crabs. We just got, like, the... You know, like, oh, great. Cool, got crabs. Well... Oh, stop. Meep, meep. Oh, wait a minute. What's up, Nate? Hang on. We're going in here first. Hello, sir. I'd like to shop. Thank you.
Can I help you?
Maybe you can. Some pie? Gotta wonder if they sell cake.
Come again.
I sure will. I was gonna say, we haven't cooked anything yet.
Nothing like a home-cooked meal. Aren't you proud of me? Huh? Huh?
Yeah, I just wanted to do some cooking. No big deal.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. Cake? I don't think they serve Risha here. Oh, that's right. So this is our room. Gotcha. No, I'm going to walk away. Doing well trying to resist jumping into Kai like most folks. I think I may have to start up Xenoblade to distract me. It's a good idea. It's a good idea. Unless you really want to do Kai, then who am I to... You know, who am I to try and convince you otherwise? However, I heard the traversal in Xenoblade is really something special. You get Xenoblade, you get Mecha, like, you're good, man. You're golden. That should distract you plenty.
Arc Ride Solutions?
That's me. Well, look who it is. You're that detective. Nate, right? Nice to see you.
Right back at you, Judith. Fancy meeting you here. I guess those rumors about you being in town for a shoot were... Hold on a second! It doesn't explain what the rest of you were doing in Mexico.
Wait a second! We're here on a work trip, same as you, I'd wager. Let me guess, tidying up after Almada's turning out to be more than just a year-end job? Unfortunately, like, not joining you guys in Mecha Land. Atelier is for me. Is the new one out? Or there's a new one coming out? That dude in the derby just ripping a friggin' dart. He's just like... I gotta tell you, rounding up every organization on their fringes is a slog. We've been making arrests ever since we arrived early last month. Worst of all, they've got 6 of us guys griming up one room in the inn. It's like sleeping in a sardine can. He's going off on a venting session. Works for me. Let's see if we can get him to spill a few beans. So they brought in Edith's best and brightest, huh? Brunt of the investigation must have been a breeze after that. Well, what can I say? Just comes easy to me. But the police can't take all the credit. The Guild and CID are in high gear on this one too. Naturally, we've cleaned up all of Almada's stragglers. Same goes for any group that they've so much as shaken hands with. So you can just focus on filming worry-free, Judith. That's good to hear. So in other words, they haven't found anything worth mentioning? If that's the case, why haven't you gone back to the capital yet? Well, we're talking about a pretty wide-reaching mafia here. There's still a few bits and bobs that need clearing up, like the finer parts of their cash flows. But hey, that's just a tiny slice of it. We've got most of the rest on lock. That's what makes us the best and brightest. So I see. Guess that means people in the know about Almada's legacy are in short supply now. Well, that gives us the gist of things. Hit us up if you get any new info, Mr. Best and Brightest. Sure thing, leave it to me. Wait a minute. Why should I have to share information with you guys? Sure took him long enough. Don't sweat the small stuff. Oh, poor Nate. Oh, they both come out the same day. Gotcha, all right. I will say, they made a lot of characters in this game a lot more likable. Following Nate, this game was fun. Right on. Dude. I mean, I know I'm not in a crosswalk, but... Sheesh. Chill. Still convinced his last name is Bannings. Looks the part. Gotta remember to do this. Phew, about halfway done with today's deliveries. I tell you, this job ain't no walk in the park. The guy I work for took me under his wing back in my street punk days, though, so I can't just leave him out to dry. Anyway, not much longer. Time for me to get my ass in gear. Very well. Look, right over there. It's one of them Spriggans, I believe.
Wanna have a little fun?
I mean, maybe. Depends on what little amount you would like to indulge in, madam. According to our intel, this should be Almada's old headquarters, but this isn't exactly what I was expecting. Zect Arms. No shit. Yeah, after the place got abandoned, it fell under police jurisdiction. Once Almada was out of the picture, they put the building up for auction and another company snatched it up. Some people just have too much money to throw around. They even did some remodeling by the look of it. Wait, you know, yeah, because you're right, because it wasn't another... No, where was the other Zect Arms that we visited in Daybreak 1? Or was this the same one? I know we visited a Zect Arms branch, a la, you know, Almada. Who, Nate? No, because Nate doesn't have the luck with the ladies. No way he's a Bannings. I mean, not that we know. Yeah, I guess you're right. Same day or day apart. Either way, not enough time. It's all right. Just, they're part of the Arasion Death Games. Oh, okay. Right. Yes, thank you, TZ. I mean, dude, Gallblade, I guess what you could do, you could just get your, like, if you've got the bug, you just want to run around and search and get some shinies, you could probably do that in Xenoblade. We met with them in Chapter 5, and it was a side quest in Chapter 3. We ran into them a few times, but never went to a building they owned. Didn't we see, like, did they show the outside of the building, though? Like, maybe it was like a scene, because I feel like I saw the outside of a building. Unless I'm just imagining that. Either way. And you did a bunch of quests with them? Okay. The sign up there says Zect Arms. Wait, didn't they show up in Arasion? Well, there we go, okay. Oh, great, those guys. On a bonding event with Barkhorn, they were after him. Okay. To the public, they're just an up-and-coming manufacturer. But dig deeper, and crooked practices abound. Rumor has it that they develop and produce illegal weaponry, distribute archaisms on the black market, and more. Dingo's notebook even mentions that they were suppliers to Almada. They also have an axe to grind with Master Barkhorn. Didn't realize you've been investigating them too, though, Catra. I couldn't help myself after everything that happened. Still, to think that they would buy up Almada's old property. It's definitely shady, but it's not like they were working directly under Almada. Yeah, all their dealings aside, the company was founded outside of Calvard. On top of that, this building's been searched by the police several times over. I can't really see them leaving any traces of Almada behind. Which probably means no legacy either. Oh well, want to try somewhere else? Yes, let's.
Okay.
Bro, you know what I'm going to try to do? I'm going to try and open a window because it is warm down here. BRB.
maybe?
This is Neo, man. She just runs so cold. Dog, I was like, man, it is just abnormally toasty down here. And I pull the old man move. I look at the thermostat. It's at fucking 70. I'm like, no wonder it's so warm. Aside from the lights and, my PC itself, but good lord, it's toasty. Oof, 70. Golly. Yeah, because she had to work from home today. She works from home tomorrow. She's got to do some server maintenance, something or other. So it's always the back and forth. It's just when nobody's home all day, I go, well, nobody's home. So what's the sense in running the heat, right? So especially downstairs, I go, well, I'll set the thermostat to 65. Okay. If it gets that cold down here, they're like, all right. But then she comes down and boops it up to 70. Ugh, it's yucky. $70 degrees. Golly. Victorio! What's up, hombre? Dude, this car's gonna beep at us again. Whoa there.
Sorry. Pardon me.
Well, someone's in a hurry. So much so that he failed to notice us in his way. Wonder what had him so worked up. He was headed for the back streets. Might be worth taking a look around there later. Kehoe, I like my AC on a nice 63. Oh, yeah. Yeah, in a perfect world, it is 40% humidity, and it is I'll say between 60 and 65 degrees Fahrenheit all year round. And partly cloudy. If I have the option, if we're playing I control the weather now, I would do mostly cloudy on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays or something like that. You know what I mean? Mostly cloudy, 60, perfect. That's good for me. Good luck with Harold Landry. I was super disappointed by him last season. Yeah, because dude, he blew against the fucking pass. He was a good run stopper, but he sucked against the pass. Stream's going pretty good, man. Much better than it went on, Friday. Friggin' Mother Nature was just not for you.
Damn brat, giving us the runaround.
You'd best hand over that briefcase if you want to get out of here in one piece.
Oh yeah? Sounds a little overkill to me. How's it hanging, fellas? Pretty ballsy raising a ruckus like this in broad daylight.
Clearly, you're no upstanding citizens if you're pointing a blade at a child. So, what's it gonna be? Wanna try your luck with the cops? Or us?
Shit, it's that Spriggan from the Capitol.
Sure is.
And he's got his lackeys with him.
That was Gaius. That was Gaius's voice actor.
And he's got his lackeys with him.
Sounded like it anyway.
And he's got his lackeys with him.
Little bit.
Oh?
You know about us? Word of our 4 SPGs must have clued you in. Evidently, we can't be too careful.
And let's get one thing straight here. I am not his lackey. I'm barely even an employee.
Liking makes a difference. Anyone who gets in our way is gonna end up 6 Sarge under.
Their weapons. These punks might be on the same level as Jaegers.
Bros, they just pulled that out of the void.
No need to hold back. Let's beat them down quick.
Roger that.
Deploying charge.
Let's fuck them up. Zoma, how are you, bud? Wind. Yeah, Victoria, I was saying at the beginning of stream, it would, so my preferred radio program is on from 2 to 6. So I usually get to listen to that like while I'm either cleaning up at work or on the ride home. But on the same station, like the mid-morning program, they said it like they hadn't made any like sexy moves, and by that, I just kind of interpreted it as like, you know, we need a left tackle still, and we need a lot of help at wide receiver. Clearly, I just saw that the 49ers are releasing their fullback. I'd be in on a fullback. I'll always love the void that people pull their weapons from. Oh yeah, same here. Pull it from, put it back. Like, oh, definitely. Bewitch.
Your turn, Judith.
You're not getting away.
Yeah!
Now's your chance to boost.
Going all in.
Lapis code. Activate.
Chance.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
Maybe I will.
Pressure him and move in.
It's go time. Protect arms.
All right, chill, dude. Golly gee. No, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. I'm dumb. We all know this.
Stay put.
Bro, what? Double earth guarded? What? You guys are rascals, you know that? Well, true. Let's do it in the alleyway.
Let's get this show on the road. I hope you're ready.
People act surprised when a crazy weapon comes out, so it must actually exist. Oh, yeah. There you go. And scene. I've always just heard canoned it as a common space art that lets you store small objects. Yeah, you know, they call that the hammer space. Because it's hammer time.
They weren't all that tough, but their firearms sure packed a punch.
Bet they did. If my suspicions are correct, those weapons might be...
I do love this song, though.
You all right, kid?
Yeah. Not a scratch on me. I'd have been a goner if it weren't for you three. Thank you so much for saving... Whoops!
There they go.
Whoa! I saw
All over
Genesis!
the street, too.
Slow your roll a sec, all right? It's not like we're gonna run off on...
Van? Wait, that's...
What are you doing with this stuff, kid? Who are you? Smoky Smoky. I will say I love the Bewitched status effect. Helped me out a lot.
Was it? You said you're looking for your old man?
That's right. It's been about 3 months since he went missing.
Hey, Gambino, thank you very much for the Prime sub, dude. Appreciate it very much. Happy time zones. Yeah, super duper sus. Luca.
It wasn't all that unusual at first. He'd always hop from job to job doing whatever work he could get. But eventually, I knew I had to track him down. Even Mom could tell something was up. Dad left this briefcase in his room, and I figured it might point me in the right direction. But then...
Those shifty-looking men appeared, and they've been tailing you ever since.
Back streets or not, they wouldn't have cornered you like that unless the situation called for it. Don't you have any idea what this is about?
Not that I can say for sure.
That's so. Sounds to me like his pops got tangled up with the wrong side of the law.
I've been meaning to ask. You guys are professional problem solvers, right? Maybe you can help me find my dad? Or, better yet, we could all go look for him together.
Luca.
Except... I don't have much Mira on me. Aw, now what do I do?
Financial troubles aside, those thugs might try and come after you again. I'd feel a lot better if he had an adult with him, but... What's your call, Van?
There's definitely more going on here than meets the eye. But I'm sorry, Luca. I can't take your case.
You're a Decepticon.
Is it because I don't have the money? Or because I'm still a kid?
Because in Trails, you get burned trusting kids. I mean, you don't have, you know, pinkish, purplish hair, but those beads are the same fucking color, man. And in Sky, we know what happened.
Nah, that's not the issue. The fact is, your dad's been MIA for 3 months. This is exactly the kind of thing the guild and police are equipped to handle. Better to go to your local authorities before resorting to some spriggan from out of town.
I get what you mean. It's just...
This is all an act. I'm just acting innocent.
Reaction.
Chin up. Who knows? We might stumble into some info on your dad out there. In which case, we'll get in touch. How's that sound?
I'm a little disappointed, but I understand. Let me know if you hear anything. Anything at all.
It's a promise. But in return, you have to promise us not to run into any more danger alone. Deal?
Deal. You guys stay safe too.
Purple equals bad is somehow worse than glasses. I never once said it was worse than glasses. However, it does fall under the list of my super sus criteria. Are you a professor? A teacher of some sort? Do you have glasses? Is your dad Harold Hayworth? Like, you know, like the usual. No big deal. If he was a prof that wore glasses, I mean, you'd know he was shady. Absolutely. Or some, you know, some kind of teacher, historian kind of thing, whatever, you know. No, what's good, dude? It's Trailson, bro. How are you? Shady professor in my Trails? I would never. The innkeeper will watch over him for the time being so we can rest easy. Yeah, not much room for an armed assault with all the foot traffic this place gets. So, do you think Luca's dad was caught up in something shady? Without a doubt. These streets won't turn squeaky clean overnight just because the Mafia was wiped out. Messeldam's always been on the rough side, but that recent shift is making more waves than ripples. Luca getting jumped might be just another aftershock of Almada's big fall. I had a hunch this would lead back to them. It's bound to whenever the underworld comes up. The biggest tip-off was that photo. It was of the first Genesis, the one Agnes has. Couple that with Luca's pops having criminal ties in the city Almada called home, and it all points to one thing. You think his father was part of their ranks? But aren't all of their members in custody? Almada was a huge syndicate. It's not impossible that a few stragglers slipped through the cracks. Not to mention this city was their base of operations for a long while. So they'd have plenty of spots to lie low. This just gets better and better. It bears investigating. We might learn something about the legacy in the process. But what should we tell Luca? He seemed to be unaware of his father, that his father was involved in, what his father was involved in. Then again, he may have had an inkling judging by his reaction earlier. Yeah, no matter how well his pop kept things on the sly, Luca still hesitated when the police and bracers came up. I'm not so sure he has the stomach to unmask the whole ugly truth. Not enough for us to take on his request at any rate. And that's just the Spriggan way, I guess. So, what's our next move? Well, we can't afford to drag our feet with those goons closing in. No way around it. One of us is gonna need to flex our connections. Why are you looking at me? Hold on, you don't mean... The very first Grimcat and famed... that word of bygone days. That word. You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do right now? And I know that you guys can all sound like spell it out for me phonetically, but... Google, spell it out for me. Yeah, I know, a singer, but sometimes when you Google a word, Fourth search is pronunciation. Facts. YouTube videos? No! Okay. Clearly, it's a noun. Oh, wait a minute. Yo, check this shit out.
Chansonnier.
Chansonnier. There we go. I'm gonna channel my inner Frenchie.
Chansonnier.
Y'all got that? Ready?
Chansonnier.
Chansonnier. I'll never remember that, but it's good that we just did this English lesson. You itchy nose. The very first Grimcat and famed chansonnier of bygone days. Even as a retiree, she seems like a powerful ally to have in our corner. Chansonnier, Chan so far. I'll admit Grimmy does stay on top of what goes on behind closed doors. She's practically got a sixth sense for when something fishy is brewing, no matter how big or small. To this day, she'll go sticking her nose into other people's business whenever the mood strikes her. Wait, I think I'm starting to get it now. Yep, chances are her sudden interest in your latest gig isn't just surface level. It's at least worth asking her about it. You're not giving me much of a choice, are you? Grinds my gears to lean on her, but it's probably our best bet right now. Knew you'd come around. Shall we head to the shooting location then? Though now that I think of it, didn't they say that they were going to move somewhere else? Yep, assuming things are on schedule, they should be pretty close by. Let's go take a look around. Yeah. Chan so near, Chan so far. It's the old French lesson for the ages. Oh. Cool. I'm just gonna go right over here to the left where they're showing me that exclamation point is.
Oh, it's Nina and the rest of the crew.
Yeah, gang.
Guess
Nina is still mad sus. Choosing to proceed will cause the main story to advance good. As a result, all remaining daytime quests and side content will disappear. We're going.
What? Their boat's already at the harbor?
That document was forged, Ron. You have to hurry. As for me, I'll try to find out where they're headed.
Don't, Michelle! You've already risked enough!
Heard everyone go. What's happening?
Michelle! Are you there? Michelle!
And cut!
I can hit those high notes. I just choose not to.
Amazing, Nina. I can't believe you landed that in just one take.
Consider me blown away. You were perfect from the second we started rolling.
Well, I couldn't have done it without everyone's input. Oh, Mr. Gotti, what did you think?
I can't speak for long, but that was everything I envisioned and more!
Miss me.
Eureka!
That too.
I've just come up with a follow-up scene so marvelous, so spectacular, it'll knock your socks off!
He's got Y'shtola eyes. Do you think he only sees the ether? You know what I mean?
Director, please.
More additional photography? Cut us some slack, sir.
Oh, Judith. And you brought Van and Katra.
Hiya, Nina.
Sounds like things are coming along.
Sure, that's the end of our fully voiced dialogue.
I wanted to thank you
not
all
Wowzers,
again for
okay.
helping out with today's shoot. Because of you, my first role opposite Judith is on the road to success.
Glad to hear it. But you should give yourself most of the credit.
Agreed. I'm starting to see why everyone was so charmed by your character in Wolves Requiem.
That's very kind of you to say. This is my first time doing a crossover, though, so I'm still a little unsure of myself.
It'll be a challenge, but I've got high hopes for you. Let's see how far we can take this thing.
Right. We'll give them a performance to remember.
Hey, Nina! There's something I wanted to run by you.
Yes, sir. I'll be right there.
Duty calls. We'll catch up later, okay?
How do you feel
course.
about full
See you on the
frontal
set.
nudity? She's like, what?
Man, that girl's got it made. Already a star, but with potential to spare.
It hurts to admit, but you're right. Just when I think I've seen it all, she throws me for another loop. I need to start upping my game before she upstages me.
Ha! Now that's what I like to hear.
What's up, Grammy Grimcrat? Grimcrat. Dominique.
Seems sharing the spotlight with Nina was just the kick in the pants you needed. Stick to that attitude and you'll get through my special boot camp just fine.
You smoked a lot of Lucky
Grammy?
Strikes back in your day, didn't you?
You quit it with the super stealth already. And besides, with how packed the production schedule is, you'll be way too busy to train me. Right?
Don't hold back on my account. Chances like these don't grow on trees after all.
All right, I'll do it, okay? Just stop giving me that look.
I think I understand why Judith is so daunted by her.
She's quite the large
Really
personality.
tell who wears the pants in the family.
You two are those temps they brought in for the shoot earlier, aren't you? What business does a Spriggan have with me? Something tells me you're not looking for acting tips.
Locked already, huh? I reckon it wasn't Judith who filled you in.
You'd be right. I've been wise to the scuttlebutt on you for some time.
Scuttlebutt?
Now, why don't you share what's on your mind?
It's a silly word. How do I channel my I have to do an older female smoker. Let's see if we can do this one right. Optimal bounce vectors? Yo. Yeah, but for real, I need to know, like, what is Nina's deal? She's sus, bro. I see. Something sketchy's afoot, that's for certain. I heard talk about this legacy of Almada's, but I can't say the same about having stragglers. In either case, you seem to be left guessing. That's what we're hoping to get your take on. The way you're talking, it sounds like you've already done some poking around for the first one. You'd have to be real thick to turn the other way, assuming it actually exists. I mean, I'm okay with thick. Almada's legacy has been the subject of much speculation throughout the underground grapevine. It's something of an urban legend at this point, especially now that most of the mafia is kaput. Rumor says it's a massive pile of Mira or some other grand treasure that was left behind. For a time, everybody and their mother was trying to find the thing. Though nowadays, it feels like only the occasional gangster or Jaeger is still worked up over it. But haven't the police made a thorough inquiry into Almada at this point? Just how likely is it that something was overlooked? Good question. Word is that they seized everything from shell company holdings to assets squirreled away in foreign countries. Any rational person would tell you that there's no way anything of value could be glossed over. And yet, some folks have enough grounds to believe the search is worth keeping up. Some folks meaning, all things considered, there's only one real answer. Oh shit. Is this gonna be for SP? Can we do the thing where I guess and then you guys just tell me? Luca's father. Feel like it might be too early to all of a sudden just be like, yeah, it's probably Luca's dad. It's SP, I got it wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna guess it's Luca's dad. Now, TZ, that, my friend, that is, you haven't known me long enough. I'll just come right out and say it. Whenever it's obvious, there's a real good shot. It's not obvious to me. It's not obvious to me. Zect Arms. Okay, thank you. It's gotta be the new weapons manufacturer, Zect Arms. As I suspected, something about them moving into that building didn't sit right with me. They must have bought the place in hopes that a certain something of Almada's remained. Yeah, remember all the heat those goons that jumped Luca were packing? Those are Zect Arms models. The kind you can't get on the market. Common sense says they've got a horse in this race. Now that you mention it, I've been noticing a lot of guys in black suits around town. It's a reasonable assumption. Regardless of their methods, it's clear Zect Arms is hunting for something that fits in nicely with everything else we know. Looks like the pieces are lining up for you. I wager one of them will provide a lead on tracking the boy's father down too. Lucas Pops knows something about the legacy. Zect Arms wouldn't openly throw that much manpower at him if they weren't sure of that. Then perhaps this calls for a little digging on the front, Zect Arms started up just 6 years ago, as I recall. Their headquarters is in one of the free cities, but their actual operations and what have you are shrouded in mystery. On the surface, they design and manufacture weapons while marketing themselves as a private military company. But beneath the veneer is a whole bevy of nasty business, from testing illegal armaments to inciting conflicts in war zones. The thing is, nobody has enough evidence to punish them for it. Not within the confines of the law, anyway. What are you getting at, Grammy? Well, now look at the time. I really should be taking my leave. No! And Judith, if I've said it once, I've said it 1,000,000 times. As a successor to the Grimcat name, it's on you to decide what to make of it. That includes what you end up doing with this. Ooh, blueprints! Are these floor plans? But whatever you do, don't go making a damn fool of yourself. Got it? Actually, never mind. I think I got something else wrong in this chapter. I definitely had that one. All right. I felt like part of me was like, okay, well, Lucas seems like a kind of an obvious answer. Which I guess, you know, in a sense, it is kind of, you know, Lucas' dad is, there's a good chance he's involved, but yeah, it was like, well, I mean, we just met Luca, so all of a sudden we're just going to be like, oh, no, it's Lucas' dad. Yeah, you know. Interesting. Cotton candy Kit Kats don't suck. Oof. Truth be told, though, I think I've had it's a cookies and cream Kit Kat. Slaps, bro. She's one hell of a grandma. Talk about having an ace up your sleeve. And it's exactly the one we needed. Now we can give Zect Arms the property inspection they never asked for. Damn, bro. Like just ruining the view. All right. Thank you, gang. Same day, 8:38 p.m. The kid went home then? Yeah, well, it was still light out. He wanted to hang around until he heard back from you, but I figured it was better off steering clear. You made the right call. When do you want to leave, Van? The two of us are ready when you are. No rush, though. We're still ahead of schedule. Now, hold on. You're not planning to go out at this hour, are you? It's 8:38 p.m., bro. What are you talking about at this hour? It's chilly this time of year, and the area hasn't been too safe these days. Don't worry about us. It's just a little errand. We won't be long. You sure? Well, if you insist. It's probably best to push this plan back as late as we can. Let's kill some time in town before headed over to you-know-where. Good thinking. We need to finesse this thing so hard that it leaves Grammy speechless. Whatever you say, Judith. Anyway, this is our chance to make sure our equipment is in order. Oh! Hey! Just popping in with an update from Marduk support. I know she doesn't have a southern accent, but that's just how I'm gonna do it. Further analysis has revealed a new floor of the garden, so check it out when you get a chance, okay? Oh, it looks like I know what we're doing right now. Third floor has been added. So then I take it we have Love Jackety, Wacky Jacket. I can't speak English today. I can't word it. Wacky Japanese Kit Kats. So many good flavors. Bro, I just realized that the Asian market that burned down, dude, is probably like 2 years ago at this point, that they're back and it's in the strip like right next to where it originally was. So I was like, yes, dude, like, let's go, man. Excuse me, you didn't happen to run into an actor in that inn just now, did you? An actor? Is she talking about Judith? I swear I saw him sneaking in just a minute ago. Oh, aren't you? Oh, crap. You know, now that you mention it, I think that they were doing some filming over by the harbor during the day. Maybe it's worth checking over there. Honestly, I'd be pretty surprised if some big-name movie star was holed up in an inn like this. Yeah, I guess you're right. And it's dark out here, so maybe I mistook him for someone else. Sorry for the bother. It's funny you say that because she's got the same accent as Kevin in the JP version, which is in Sky the Third, was written as slightly... Oh, for real? All right. Yeah, like, I know we've heard it, but I feel like there was a lot of... Well, maybe not a lot of, and I guess it's not super uncommon to just associate it with a y'all. But, you know, like a southern accent with like, hey, y'all, but... That's just kind of the vibe I got. Becky has the same accent, and Exceed made her Scottish, so it's basically anything goes. Yeah, I guess so, man. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Ooh, sounds like I wasn't her target. I wonder who she was talking about then. Maybe it really was just a case of mistaken identity. Who knows? There's at least one person that comes to mind, though. A dude actor? Actor dude? Is he... I mean, I guess we're gonna go back inside, yeah? Oh, sir, could I bother you for a second? Something wrong? Well, kind of. You see, we had a young man come by to check into one of our rooms a little while ago. Dad was busy at the time, so I decided to take care of it for him. The man had a stylish brown hair, and when his sunglasses dipped down a bit, I could see he had these really gorgeous green eyes. Brown hair and green eyes? There's no way it's not him. Never forget the two generic NPC that won Best Actor awards at the film. Oh, okay. I'm like trying to rack my brain. She said stylish brown hair and then sunglasses, and I was like, well, no, that it can't be Kincaid. So, what about the guy? He asked for a corner room, one next to a room that was already occupied. He even specified that he would prefer that the neighboring room be one without any women present, so I ended up putting him in the room right next to yours. Those are some pretty specific requests. Yeah, it seemed like he was trying to avoid being seen by anyone, and it struck me as a little sus. I thought about asking him what was going on, but I wasn't sure if I should or not. Nah, if you thought it was sus, there's no need to get yourself involved. Was he alone? Yes, he's been shut up in his room ever since he arrived. Got it. I think I'll be a good neighbor and check in on him then. Some of what you said has me a little concerned. She's sweating it. Judith, did you fart? Sorry, when I get nervous, sometimes I rip them. This is the room, right? There's like 4 rooms up here. Like, is this the right one? It's the only one next to ours. Hello? Anybody there? I'm the guy staying in the room next door. You got a second to talk? You said you're from next door. What can I do for you? The young lady that checked you in told us a little bit about you. Said it seemed that you had something bothering you. She was pretty concerned. Now, I don't mean to meddle, but I see. I can understand why my behavior would come across as odd. But I'm sorry, I'd really prefer not to bother you with the issue. Well, if you can't talk to a stranger, how about a coworker? Judith? Sounds like whatever's going on is part of why you were late to filming. I see. Now I understand why you're here. Let me introduce myself. The name's Ethan Smith. I'm an actor. I came to Messeldam for filming. However, as you already know, I happened to miss today's shoot. Excuse me. By the way, Judith mentioned that you took my place during filming? Oh, okay. Well, you know how Director Gotti is. When he makes a request, there's no getting out of it. And I wasn't so much taking your place as I was just filling in for a bit. Definitely not planning a career change anytime soon, that's for sure. Besides, seeing you up close, I think it's fair to say your face is far more suited for the big screen than mine is. Actually, now that I think about it, I read that about you in a magazine article recently. You're one of the hottest up-and-coming stars of 1209. Maybe not too upcoming given today. Well, I don't think you disrupted the schedule as much as you think you did. Mr. Gotti said they'd only need to do a few partial retakes. You think so? Huh. By the way, how exactly do you three know each other? I guess the best way to put it is that I was one of Mr. Arkwright's former clients. And I'm one of his assistants. Putting that aside, though, why don't you tell us the reason that you didn't show up today? I heard it was because that you weren't feeling well, but that wasn't true, was it? Well, you see, it's just... Listen, I get that sometimes there are good reasons for skipping work, but I'm gonna be real disappointed if you keep trying to hide the truth from us, especially with your acting all fidgety like that. After all said and done, we're colleagues. If you can't trust me, then what does that say about our working relationship? All right, I get it. It's just... By the way, here's my card. We do lots of behind-the-scenes work if you catch my drift. Arkwright Solutions? I didn't know people like you really existed. Just goes from getting berated by Judith to Van being like, here's my opportunity. Hey, bro, if you need work, we're your guys. I got you. I think I understand how you met them now. I mean, that's the short of it, but yeah. If you can't go to the police or the guild, we're the guys to call. And if that's how you describe your particular problem, we might just be able to help you. I guess if rumors have already spread about my absence, it's only a matter of time. All right, I'd like you to help me drive off a stalker. A stalker? Hey, keep your voice down. Oh, it was probably that girl outside, huh? She used to just be another fan. But around the time I started getting popular, she began showering me with letters and gifts. Not only was she sending them to my agency, but she somehow managed to get some sent to my personal address, too. And I started feeling like I was being watched everywhere I went. Funny quick anecdote to this. My mother-in-law worked for the United States Postal Service for like 36 years. And this is before Youngblood, so let's call it like 7-8 years ago, maybe. There was a guy that worked at the same branch my mother-in-law did, and they had to arrest him because he was stalking Ariana Grande, was sending her like thousands of dollar like necklaces and stuff like that. Like it's pretty bonkers. Yeah, pretty fucking crazy. And like my mother-in-law, and this wasn't like she was like texted of it, but like it was on like the local news, and they showed the videos. Like the guy was like singing videos, like love, like I don't know, like love songs to her, and like emailing her, like bombarding her. Like it was pretty friggin' wild. I was like, Jesus, man. Like you always hear about stuff like that, or you like see it at like a glance. You're like, oh, like, you know, crazy dude falls around Brad Pitt and, you know, makes a hairpiece out of his trimmed pubes from fucking bath. Like, you know what I mean? Like something absolutely so absurd that you go, there can't possibly be people like that. And then, yeah, when, you know, somebody close to you, like, no, like yeah, dude was a nut bar supreme for sure. Yeah, basically give me a chance. It's like, Sounds like we're already outside the realm of a little celebrity crush then. Me being late today was because I was having trouble giving her the slip. I'm positive she's followed me to Messeldam. You know, I've heard a little bit about the mental state of stalkers before. When facing rejection from the object of their affections, not only will most people turn inward, they'll assume they did something wrong. But with stalkers, it's the opposite. They'll get angry at the other person for not reacting the way that they wanted them to. It's textbook narcissism. If she's already that far gone, maybe it would be better to get the police or the guild involved after all. Well, I considered it, but it's not like she's tried to kill me or anything. And I don't want this to go public either. It could end up driving many fans away. But I can't afford to keep holding up production because of this. I just need a way to sort this out amicably. I think this stalker of yours might benefit from a consequence or two personally, but if that's what you want... Anyway, are you going to take this case, Van? Oh, it's just straight chaos? Dog, we're doing it. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing it. Do it all! Just straight up chaos, baby. Let's go. Alright, we'll do it. So, any idea what this stalker looks like? No, I'm really not sure. I've never actually seen her up close before. All I know is that she's a woman. Oh, cool. I assume that's because she's trying to be stealthy, but although Ethan himself hadn't seen her, it's entirely possible someone else has. Like someone of the film crew, for instance. Should we start with them? Good idea. Let's go see what they have to say. I think the crew's doing some teardown work by the movie theater right now. Oh, by the way, has your manager tried doing anything about this? She's actually outside the inn right now trying to keep an eye out. Oh, okay. Not that she knows what the stalker looks like either, though. Oh, and I did have one other request for you. I'd like to keep this private. Don't worry about that. It's not exactly our first trip around the block. That's good to hear. Anyway, I'm sorry for all the trouble, but I really appreciate you doing this for me.
Time to go solve some problems.
Actor, malefactor. You know, I'm pretty sure I've noticed this before, but I do find it to be kind of funny. Like, how dirty are the floors in here? When we walk, we kick up dust. Like, man, you know, like, if it's not a busy time, you know, like a fucking a broom, dustpan, maybe? Come on. Meep, meep. It's not the floors that are dirty? So, okay, so is it Van's fucking bell-bottom pantaloons then? I mean, like, come on. It's just, like, caked with dirt in there?
Alright.
See, no dirt out here, man.
Let's go.
Okay.
Man's on the go. Yeah, man. Probably where we'll vacuum while you're out talking to all the NPCs to like, hey, some guy was just in here talking shit. Like, my bad. All right, let's get this place sweeped up. Man, I thought for sure there was going to be something right here. Van is Pigpen.
Let me ask you something.
Let me ask you something. A suspicious-looking woman, huh? Don't think I've seen anyone like that around, have you? Nope, I was too focused on packing up. Guess I wasn't really paying attention to my surroundings either. Maybe she didn't come this way? Or maybe my assumption was off. Sorry we couldn't be more help. Have you tried? Oh, I was like, what is that flickering in, like, my peripheral vision? It's the sign inside. Have you tried asking inside the movie theater? Couldn't hurt to try. Good point. I guess it's worth a shot. Thanks for your help. You know what I should do, just in case? Mother Nature is a twat.
Welcome. Thank you for your...
Oh shit, man, we can go again right now? Well, damn, dog, I guess we gotta do that, right?
Screen 1 will soon begin.
Lady Justice or Shade?
If you have a ticket, please proceed to the
I mean, we're gonna do all of them, so I'll just take it from the top. Robin, the Lady Justice. Then we'll continue the 4SPG, okay? Robin's in your top 3? Robin, a rookie lawyer with a burning sense of justice, is embroiled in a case regarding the attempted murder of a homeless man. The defendant is a high school student named Eric, who is arrested on suspicion of assaulting the man with a steel pipe. He professes his innocence, however claiming he was knocked unconscious when he stumbled upon the scene of the crime. Eric also testifies that he clearly remembers the face of his assailant. His name is Virgil, who just so happens to be a major witness for the prosecution of an heir to a large local business. The rumor mill paints Virgil as a man with a violent streak, but he has thus far eluded the eye of the law due to his father's influence. In this case, his father applies pressure on the local authorities and the prosecutor's office to give Virgil's testimony precedence in court. He also throws his weight around with other parties involved, including the law firm Robin works for, though this does little to deter her. Unwilling to let this mockery of justice go on any further, she makes her final stand in the courtroom.
As you can see, my client wasn't captured on the security cameras until after Virgil had arrived at the scene of the crime. Therefore, I'm calling the veracity of Virgil's statement into question. I don't believe he arrived in the nick of time to stop the attack. Furthermore, his claim about prying the pipe out of my client's hand strikes me as odd, considering his fingerprints were nowhere to be found on the weapon. In light of these contradictions, I think we can safely conclude Virgil's testimony is a sham.
Don't just sit there, Father. Do something! Stop her from spewing this nonsense!
I never thought such vital evidence would come out in the final hearing! Objection! This is clearly a stall tactic on the part of the defense. It's time we brought this farce of a trial to an...
Objection overruled. This evidence sheds new light on the case. The trial will proceed.
Bro, is this Scent of a Woman?
I do not want to leave even
Everybody in there has got no eyes. It's
unturned.
fucking Al Pacino.
Not at this juncture.
That filthy little lawyer's ruining everything. Damn her.
Thank you, Robin. Thank you so much. You believed in me, even when no one else would.
Why couldn't they give him eyes?
If this all goes south, would you be in danger?
Fucking wigs me out,
I'll be
bro.
all right. Trust me. I'm not backing down until we get that not guilty verdict. People with power and wealth are not above the law. I swear on my badge, I will not allow them to taint our legal system.
Bravo. That was a good one. Yeah, Judith really does like going to see movies of herself. Bro, I cringe at, like, seeing clips and VODs and, like, all that stuff. I don't know how people do it. I can't. It's like hearing my own voice. Oh, it's awful. Their portrayal of a victim suffering from false accusations from people in positions of power was unfortunately very true to life. The film may have ended with Eric's acquittal, but in the real world, many people in his positions are wrongfully convicted. Well, the more reason why we need to make we need lawyers who will seek out the truth and also expose the people who try to suppress it. Although I get that's easier said than done. That's why conducting proper forensic investigations is so important. As a researcher myself, I want to do what I can to improve the kind of technology. Phew, watching that makes me remember how stressed I was during filming. I had to reread the script over and over again. There was so much legal jargon, and some of those lines were really hard. Took a lot of practice to get them down pat. Yeah, I get it. Even if that lawyer character was wet behind the ears, she'd still be comfortable using the vernacular. I did interviews with real lawyers and went to see some live trials in order to prepare for the role. It was really educational, pretty fun to boot. Hey, all that effort showed in your performance. You looked right at home in that role. You can even see it in your expression on the poster. You've got this dignified, serious look on your face, like nothing's gonna sway you from your path. Knowing who you actually are in real life, the difference is plain as day. Aw, thanks. That's nice of you to... Hey! What's that supposed to mean? That's pretty good. Considering like 60% of these movies are Judith or Nina, they have to be loaded. Facts. Justice is blind. Hey! There we go. Feels good. Connection stage went up, allowing you to learn something new about them. Yeah. Love to see it. Just wait for Judith heel turn in 6 games. Bro. The final arc, Judith is the Grandmaster. I'm gonna be like, alright, fine. After all this time, after all these years, Lady Krayha is not the Grandmaster and Nayuta is not canon. There, are you all happy? You know, I'll break down. I'll just have an absolute meltdown. Live, just losing my mind. God, he's gonna give the signal to her. I'd change sides to join her. I probably would too.
Thank you for your visit today.
You know, like Ouroboros, they're the bad guys. Are they though? You know, yeah, I guess they are. But are they? I don't know.
If you haven't...
Oh shoot, no, yeah, what's new? I got sidetracked. We actually have to talk to the person.
Let me ask you something.
A suspicious looking woman? No, I don't believe I've seen anyone like that. Several women have come up to get to the ticket counter, but they all seem rather normal to me. And no one's been asking around about someone in the lobby or anything. I don't believe so. They would have stood out to me otherwise. All right, thank you. I guess she didn't come into the theater either. Looks like we still don't have any leads. I have Fio and Saros running in reconnaissance mode, but they also haven't picked up any clues. Hello? What's up, Ethan? I've got good news! My manager said she managed to get a picture of the stalker. I'll have her bring it over to you right now. I hope it helps. Just text it to me, bro. Sounds like the lead we've been looking for. Sometime later. Hello, you're the Spriggan, right? Ethan told me all about you. I'm his manager. I really can't thank you enough for your help. Well, we've got nothing to show for it yet, so you might want to save your thanks for later. Ethan said you have a picture of the stalker. Would you mind sharing it with us? Yes, I was just barely able to get a shot of her. Take a look. Oh, so it was the girl from outside, huh? Maybe, kind of. I don't recall, like, was she wearing a friggin' bolo tie? Maybe. It's kind of what it looks like. Huh, she seems really normal. Maybe even a little uptight. Doesn't really strike me as the stalker type. Was the girl outside blue hair? Could have been. I don't know, the way that they... I don't know. The old brain spinning. Like the way that they left the camera on her for as long as they did instead of just being like, oh, all right, yeah, she's just some other random person. Unless it was just literally some random girl who's like, didn't I just see an actor and it's completely not related one iota? I didn't think so either, but appearances can always be misleading. There's no doubt that she's the one that's been following Ethan around. Now, I'll be headed back to the inn to check on him. Please keep us informed of anything else you find. Of course. We always see a job through to the end. She seems to take her job pretty seriously. I'm sure the situation must be awfully stressful, though. Anyway, looks like this picture was taken outdoors. Let's check on around outside the theater. We can do that. Isn't this like loitering? Like, sir, are you gonna leave or are you gonna go watch a friggin' movie? Just taking a nap, no biggie. Alright, cool, I guess. I mean, I don't run the movie theater, but that to me screams loitering. Droplets and Sepith Mass. Gimme, 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 monies, monies, monies. Post-movie nap. I mean, this probably won't come as a shocker, but I it was like with an ex-girlfriend back when like the first Rambo like remake came out, or like when they rebooted it. I was like 15 minutes in, I slept through the rest of it. She was like, I have no idea how you slept through it, because then like after the fact, like watching it through, and of course it's a Rambo movie, so like all the gunfire, all the blowing up, all the everything, I was like, I mean, I know how I slept through it. I was just tired. No biggie.
Got a question.
It is what it is, dude. If a movie's boring, like, and I didn't even necessarily find it inherently boring. Like I said, I made it like 10, 15 minutes in. I think I was just burnt from work. Out cold. Have you seen this woman by any chance? Oh, you know, actually, I think I saw someone here, saw someone like her on my delivery route earlier. There have been times at home, though, where a movie's just boring, and then I'm just like, end scene. We crossed paths on the stairs going down to the park nearby. The park, is it? Let's go take a look. I'm not totally sure it was her, though. It was pretty dark, so I had trouble making out what she looked like. No worries, you've been a big help, thank you. Sure, hope you find her. Wait a minute. Can I go to the lighthouse shop now? I know this is...
Not this way.
Fudge, dude! Invisible walled? Fuck you, man! I just got invisible walled. It's not like I wanted to stop here. Jaywalk that, motherfucker. Oh, we can get another 4 SPG while we're at it, too.
Let's see.
The artist, somebody had the bright idea to vandalize one of my my ships recently. I know I should probably report this to the cops, but blowing a gasket over something so trivial will get you nowhere in this city. That's why I'd like to let the perpetrator off with a warning, as well as a chance to straighten out their life. Would you mind helping me find them? If you're interested, I'll be waiting at the far west end of the wharf. Side quest is top 3? Okay. Oh, it's a good one. The stalker side quest locks you into certain areas for some reason. It's silly. Hey there, Pooch. Yeah. Okay, relax, it's fine.
Got a question for you.
Oh, that lady? Yeah, I've seen her. She was hard to miss, the way she kept turning around and looking all over the place. It was like she was lost or something. Do you have any idea which way she went? Just down those stairs over there. Was she headed for the back streets? Not really the safest place for a woman by herself. She wasn't alone, actually. There was another lady with her. Strictly speaking, it looked to me like the second lady was tailing the first one. She headed down the stairs, too. Oh? I guess Ethan's manager finally caught up with her. Thanks for the info. Let's hurry before she gets away. That's... No, it's like the classic Walter, just laying there on the couch and he'd just be like, what, man? What? What? What, man? What's going on? What's the problem? Timmy fall in the fucking well again? Gee whiz. Okay, I get it, bro. Chill. I'm with you. I'm here. What is it, Saros? Vital signs detected. Vital signs? Come out wherever you are. Oh, shoot. Hey, this is the woman in the picture. Well, wait a minute. What gives? If she's the one we're after, then... Looks like somebody got the drop on her. Are you all right? Yes, I think I'm starting to feel a little more clear-headed. Sorry to do this while you're still recovering from a concussion, but can we ask you a litany of questions? You're Ethan's real manager, right? Oh, shit! Oh, dude! I didn't... Okay. That was very silly of me. If it's another... It was obvious. We already went over this before. Not for me, it wasn't. That's correct. I have my business cards if you need pro... No, that's all right. The picture you showed us is proof enough. I see now. It's funny that they just made Saros not talk like Fio can, but Saros is forced to bark. Yeah. It's like, I don't know. I would have been like, man, it's like, what kind of conversation could him and Zeit have, you know? The side quest has more misdirections than a bad NFL trick play. Oof. The one where Devontae Adams got lit up after like a double flea flicker. And it's like, man, if that didn't just encapsulate the entire Jets season in one play, then I don't know what does. The stalker secretly took the picture of Ethan's manager on the right, which means the girl we met in the theater lobby was the real stalker. She originally approached me by saying that she wanted to talk about Ethan. I tried to shake her off by winding through the back streets, but we got into a fight and... Bad news, I can't get in touch with Ethan. We need to head back to the inn. I'm coming too. Also, it's been bugging me, but what exactly are you doing here, Judith? There's no time for that now. We'll explain later. The group rushed back to Ethan's room only to find it completely empty. However, someone at the inn informed them that he had left with a well-dressed woman. Ethan. I know stalkers aren't exactly rare in our line of work, but I never expected her to go this far. We'd better hurry up and find them. There's no telling what she'll do next. Yeah, if we just had some kind of lead on which direction they went. Use the scan. Use the force. Use the Schwartz. Hey, what's with that stain on your foot? Oh, that? She stomped on my foot when we were fighting earlier. On your foot? Wait, that's it. We just need to read the pattern left from the sole of her shoe. Good idea. Then we can use shard search to track her. You can do that? Footprints are very specific. They reveal a lot about a person's style, their gender, even the way they walk. Wait, hang on a second. Footprints are very specific. They can reveal a lot about a person's style, their gender, even the way they walk. Like, I have never in my life heard of or seen movie, show, anything being like, looks like a size 10.5. Must be a very tall woman. Yeah, like, I have never personally heard that, so I think it's fucking hilarious. Men and women's shoes are very different? I mean, yeah, but I guess. I've never heard that. It just sounds fucking super silly to me. Let's have Fio take a sample of the print. Sorry, it'll only take a second. Of course, of course. Analysis complete. Adding visual representation to shard search imagery. Or imaging. That should do it. We should be able to see where her footprints lead now. Then that's all. Now all that's left to do is follow her tracks. Leave the rest to us. We can't risk you getting into... No, I want to go too. My agency's problems are my responsibilities. Well, you've got guts, that's for sure. All right, let's go. Like, if oh, she already fought and lost once. She's ready for round 2. I've played Fight Night before. I was gonna say, like, if I wore a pair of Doc Martens, okay, Mrs. Neo also has a pair of Doc Martens. Like, no way, dude. Both like the same exact boot? No way. Oh, I see the footprints. I also see well, shard action, so we'll do. Whoops. Fudge! Do you let me open the door, though? Oh, cool. Yeah. Hey, Bat Dad. I ain't hear no bell. Just walking in circles. Just go to take a tub? Nope. Bruh. Oh, okay, no, here we go. Oh, shit! They're in the corner! Hey, lay off, lady! Holy shit! Stay back! Ethan! Looks like you figured it out pretty quickly. Don't try to interfere. Ethan and I have something very important to discuss. Look at the size of that Bowie knife. Good lord. Please help me. Look, just calm down. We can talk about this. This is exactly why I didn't want anyone else to get involved. Look what you've done, Ethan. All I wanted was to talk things out. Just the two of us. There's nothing to talk about. You claim to be a fan, but then you go and do something like this? You're fucking crazy. Ethan, wait. Don't antagonize her. Look, just back away from him and we won't have to go to get the police involved. Our client doesn't want that anyway. Surely you're not willing to throw your life away for one man, are you? What do you know? I believed in him, but then he just threw me away like garbage. At least if we both die here, we'll be together for eternity, right, Ethan? Threw you away? Dude, was she a one-night stand? Was this an ONS? Wait a minute, wasn't she just a fan? Don't listen to her, she's completely flipped her lid. Dude got a fucking blowy and he was just like, hey, thanks. That was really fun. Yeah, we'll get together again. I'll call you. I have your number. It's in the wallet. I'll call you. Just hurry up and get me out of here. Actually, I think we should hear what else she has to say. You might have made the request, but I'm the one who gets to decide how it's carried out. I was a fan at the start anyway, but he seemed to shine so brightly I ended up falling for him, and then I wanted more. So I sent my contract info to in one of my fan letters. I even tried to get his attention at one of the events he was at, and he finally started to recognize me. We even had dinner together one time. Just stop! Please, stop talking! Ethan told me he loved me. He told me I was important to him. To hear him say those words, it made me feel so warm inside. Is that really what made you feel warm on the inside? But eventually, he didn't want to see me anymore. He wouldn't even answer my calls. That's not what happened. None of that ever happened. I don't even remember your name. I didn't mean that. So what did you mean, Ethan? That you took advantage of a fan? This is a lot different from what you told us at the start. So what if I did? I'm a young single guy. Why shouldn't I be allowed to have some fun once in a while? Yeah. Dude definitely got a fucking under-the-table supper handy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got an old-fashioned under the table. Ever since I got popular, I've been so busy all the time. I just wanted someone to take my mind off of work for a while. And you got to play romance with a celebrity. Don't act like you didn't get anything out of all of this. I can't believe you. And you're ready to commit murder over this dumpster fire? That's ridiculous. You don't need to keep letting this guy hurt you any more than he already has. So please, just put the knife down. I can't. Don't you see? I've done so much for him. There's no going back now. Stop! Don't come any closer! Oh, shit, man. Oh, wow. Let fate decide? That feels like chaos for sure. Suggest she leaks the story. Catch her off. Like, I don't know, man. Suggest she leak the story. That also feels like kind of chaotic, too. Yeah, let fate decide is a very funny response. Yeah, just let nature take its course. Or catch her off guard. I mean, dog, we can flip the coin, but... Dude, fuck it. Suggest she leak the story. You both suck, so why don't we see how it goes? Yeah, pretty much. Like, you're both in the wrong, so fuck it. I'm gonna do the story leak. You gotta call TMZ. Hey, I've got a proposal for you. This memory quartz here contains a recording of our entire conversation. Think of it as a trump card that could deal a severe blow to this guy's career. I'll go ahead and hand it over to you, but only on the condition that you leave him alone. Huh? What? When did he have time to prep that? Hey, what's up, Witcher? How are you, man? I sure will. Little bit. I'm gonna have to go refill in a second. That's the last of the last of the last. I also happen to know the editor-in-chief over at the Meld magazine. They're a pretty famous tabloid. I could introduce you to him if you'd like. You're encouraging her to leak this to the press? But I'm the one who hired you! How could you betray me like this? You asked us to get rid of your stalker problem, right? Sounds to me like we're still in line with our agreement, don't you think? Dude, if he gets fucking a belly wound, it's like, pay up, chief. Just walk over like, yo, gimme. How could you be so cruel? Please don't. I'll admit it, okay? I screwed up. Is it Mira you're after? I'll give you however much you want. I'll take the quartz. No, don't do it. This can't be happening. Please do something. I'll be ruined. You brought all of this on yourself. You're gonna have to crawl your way back to the top. Suppose the agency and I will do our best to support you. But I can't just ignore the truth of what you've done. I suggest that you think long and hard about your mistakes. Dude was just fucking goosing her up with friggin', you know, quart after quart of hot baby batter. And she was like, I love you. And he's like, thanks. See you next time. Are you sure? Yes, I want to hold on to it. I'm ready to wash my hands of this mess. But this doesn't feel right. Please, if there's anything I can do to compensate you for the trouble. It's okay. I really don't need anything. Besides, I don't think we'll ever meet again. I'll be heading back home in the morning. So long. That memory quartz is a spare, by the way. Feel free to do what you want with it. Thank you for saving Ethan. I'll be making sure he gets punished appropriately by the agency. Even if this didn't get leaked to the press, what he did was still a breach of contract. Sounds like he's gonna have a rough time of it then. Anyway, I should be going now. I need to pick him up and head back to the hotel. I feel like there's still another turn left. That dude behind Katra is praying like, please, please. Oh, I guess Ethan's probably still thinking she's actually going to leak the story, huh? I say we let him simmer in fear for a little longer. It'd serve him right. You won't hear any objection from me.
That's all, folks.
Reward deposited.
I feel like this is going to be straight chaos. Gray and chaos. All right, Gray is our first level up. All right. Ethan probably gonna go get a massage. Oh yeah. Oh, get a message later. I was gonna say get a massage later. I mean, like, dog, you might want to steer clear of that just for. It's just for a couple, not too long. Stupid cars, get out of the way. Just a bit outside. I went into law so easily in my playthrough. Kind of wish I did a bit more for the stats. I mean, I feel like that's what I tried to do. I went like gut instinct in Daybreak 1, and this one, I think I'm doing the same, but it just, I don't know. It just so happens that we're in the gray area somehow, some way. To start things off. I tried to be a law-abiding citizen in Daybreak 1. Yeah, that's usually my, I mean, that I'd say like that's my usual go-to, but like that's what it was in Daybreak 1. Just, you know, whatever I'm feeling in the moment. Or if I'm feeling two answers, we flip the almighty coin. Bro, shut up.
It's fishing time.
I mean, it's not right now. Oh, that, you know what? I shouldn't be, Let's get this first. I want to go to the lighthouse shop. Chaos is super low as a tradition. Mm-hmm. Chaos. I feel like of the 4 SPGs, I've already gotten considerably more chaos than I did in Daybreak 1. Somehow.
The ocean seems kind of eerie at night, don't you think?
Probably was much worse when Almada was still kicking.
A lot of bodies.
What would you like?
Hey there, big guy.
Come again.
I will.
No need to be shy now.
Maybe I did already see this guy. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Come again.
What choices make me want to go law in these games? Just the occasional rare gray. Yeah. I think I ended 556, law gray, and chaos. It is fun, dude. I do enjoy it.
It's fishing
Cool
time.
that they give you the choice. All right, fine, Judith. It's fishing time. Dumpling me.
There. That's it.
Got it. Let's go.
Nice.
Wow! Look at that thing, man. Dude, still only a B? Killing me. Nope, that's fine. We'll leave it as is. Got what we needed. Chaos Mare Daybreak run was worth it. Not quite a whopper. Wow, what a whopper!
I'm gonna drink the night away.
I was gonna say, somebody sounds hammered. I'm gonna drink the night away. As I get older, it's harder and harder for me to do evil playthroughs in games.
What can I get for you?
Yeah, I just feel like somehow, some way,
Thanks for
it's
shopping.
it's gonna affect my real life. like what's happened, you know, the last, call it month or so, just bad luck around the house. It's like, I don't something bad's gonna happen. I can't. I just want my characters happy in games now. Same. I want my characters to be happy, but I'm also down for the emotional devastation. Almonds is a wholesomeness I need more of in my life. Yo, fam. Let's come together, all of us. Wait a minute.
Seems like a good fishing spot.
Let's do this.
General issue is that it's either A, going evil doesn't have any real effect, or B, it isn't done nearly as well as on other routes. Oops, sorry. Well, that was easy. Hey!
Nice, I got one.
Or just comically evil. I mean, Daybreak 1 was pretty bonkers, man, where you could legit kill people, man. I was like, holy smokes. Yeah, it's either murder hobo evil or comically evil. Yeah, it was super murder. Vilma. Hell yeah, I put them all 6 yards under. All right. You must be the guy we're looking for. Arc Ride Solutions. We're here about the request you posted. Well, if it isn't the Spriggan, thanks for coming. All right, let's step to it. Why don't you start by giving us some more info about your request? Your note said you wanted to catch somebody who's been spray painting your boats? That's right. It's turning into a real problem. You see, I run a number of different businesses, and I use my ships for foreign trade. But just take a look at this one. It sure is something. Kind of impressive, honestly. They did it so quickly, too. One of my employees stepped away for just a moment, then there it was. Artistically speaking, it's very well done. Yeah, but I get why you wouldn't want a skull mark on a foreign trade vessel. Sounds like somebody's trying to grief you. I don't mean for this to sound accusatory. Yeah, accusatory? It's not accusatory, accusatory. But it's possible you've wronged someone. Is it possible you've wronged someone recently? No, I don't believe I have. Not that everything's smooth sailing all the time, but things have been pretty stable in Messeldam for a while now. However, I have heard a few rumors recently. Apparently, this exact style of graffiti has become quite common sight in the area, even in public spaces. I suspect that whoever's responsible for those is also the one who did this to my ship. Huh, now that you mention it, I guess we did see some graffiti around town earlier. Still, if it's really that big of an issue, why haven't you taken this to the police yet? Right, it seems a bit odd to reach out to a Spriggan for help. Given the nature of the image, the culprit could easily be held on charges of both property damage and slander. Haha, I suppose that's a fair question. But if something like this were enough to rile me up, I'd never be able to do business in Messeldam again. The thing is, even with Almada out of town, crime is still pretty high around here. Getting the law involved is a good way to build grudges. By going to a Spriggan, I'm trying to prevent any further retaliation. Is it really that dangerous around here? I guess you can never be too careful about your livelihood. Agreed. If I hadn't heard about Arkwright Solutions, I'd be in a world of trouble right now. Anyway, given the situation, if you find the suspect, I'd like to let them off with a simple reprimand. That is, if they agree to clean their art off my ship. What do you say? Do you think you can help me? Well, it does sound like our kind of job. Still, I'm not too sure about this one, but should just go ahead and accept anyway. More chaos, but it is lawful, so I like that. But more chaos. Huh, pretty bananas. Used to the power of friendship in my trails, and I need that sweet, sweet, cheesy story. Yo, almonds? Same. I love friendship, dude. I really do. I truly do. But like, if I can get like the double, like, can I get the can I have the power of friendship, like overcoming evil? Oh, so maybe it would be the trifecta. But then I want there to be emotional devastation in there as well. I need to be hurt. Deep down. All right, it's a deal. We'll take your case. Thank you so much. I'm in your debt. Oh, and just so you know, the rumors didn't specify anything about what the artist looks like. That being said, I believe I've heard they work almost exclusively at night. Using the dark to stay hidden, huh? Makes sense. Sounds like now's a good time as any to start investigating then. Yeah, let's head to the back streets first. Give me the cheesy romance over friendship. Emotional devastation is peak Neo content. Dude, it's just peak, makes me feel really good. In a very, very weird way, it makes me feel really, really good. Like, not to sound like some kind of Hallmark card. Like, I dig me a good cry. Not trying to sound like a TLC movie, but I enjoy me a good emotional breakdown. Feels good. Yeah, you know, some people are into that thing, man, and I am at your beck and call. So long as the mood calls for it, you know what I'm saying? If somebody's slinking around at night, we'll probably find them there. I suppose it is where we're most likely to find our next lead. Well, look at the time. I have some work I need to attend to, so I'll leave you all to it for now. Would you mind giving me a call if you find anything? Feel free to ring me whenever. Will do. Okay. Game definitely had me getting a bit teary-eyed in moments. Dude, when they went into Nadia's, like, the story of Swin and Nadia and, like, Nadia's brother, that song that they played, it wasn't even, like, the Swin and Nadia, like, Nadia's brother bit, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was less that and just more like the song when it came in. It hit, man. And yeah, I got a little misty-eyed. It was really, really good. Where's my emotionally devastating Neo point redeem? We'll set that for like a point challenge. What can we watch? What can we have me watch that will just make me bawl my friggin' eyes out? Friendship, family, all that good stuff. The OST kicks in, I'm just like, oh, fuck, I'm gonna cry. The scene in Xenoblade 3, oof, dude. I'll never forget that one. Not only like while they're being detained, but friggin' man. In the woods.
Alrighty.
Fucking hey, dude.
It's fishing time.
Oh, rope me.
Let's do this thing. There.
It hit so friggin' hard, man. It was so good.
That's it.
Mother of God.
Nice. I got one.
Yeah, is it A? No. Or then even like the end of Xenoblade 2. You know what I mean? Where you see Mithra like talking to Poppy. And like that was one of the few times where like I pieced together like what they were like what Mithra was planning. In that part, dude, that part too, friggin' it broke my heart, man. Absolutely crushed me. But bro, then to see him, and thus man, what was it? And thus, boy met girl. Be still my heart, man. Golly.
Well,
Kamen Rider you beat it? How did you enjoy it? Sure looks a lot like the art we saw on that ship. Let's ask these guys about it. Hey, you got a minute? We have a few questions about that piece over there. Huh? Haven't seen you around before. Sure, you guys like it too, huh? I've been thinking about it ever since we spotted it earlier. It's incredible. Was this done with spray paint? I doubt a public wall is the best place to be doodling, though. That's not a doodle, Katra. Not like sitting there doing friggin'... Not using a frickin' marker or a pen or a pencil and just doing, like, pigtails, you know? What did you just say? Look, it's not just doodling, all right. It's graffiti. Sorry. It's all right, Katra. Graffiti's still kind of an on-the-rise thing. I'd heard about it before, but this is my first time seeing a piece so up close and personal. Yeah, it's pretty avant-garde. You guys really seem to know your stuff. Can't you just feel the heat pouring off this thing? The subtle messaging? When the world's trying to rein you in, you gotta break yourself out. Huh? Thought this was about causing havoc and wrecking shit. That's what I would have interpreted it as. What? Man, this is exactly why I don't associate with uncultured swine like you. What did you just say to me? You're cruising for a bruising, dickhead. Hey, hold on, guys. To each their own, all right? So I'm guessing you two didn't make this? No. The real artist actually painted right over a piece of our own. I'm sorry to hear that. It's a hawk. It's a hawk. It was good. Now waiting for Kai. Right on, dude. Unit Cold Steel 3 had some absolutely devastating moments. Dude, oh, yeah, those are also great ones. Unimo certainly has her moments. Yeah, it's whatever. Just something that happens around here. Only so many places in town that'll let us do art on their walls anyway. It's kind of like a turf battle, but for artists. Of course, if somebody paints over our stuff with something lame, we'd probably just beat their ass. But when it's this good, well, we just gotta deal with it. Hey, you know, I kind of feel I kind of like their attitude. We have lots of little unspoken rules like that. That's just how we roll around here. But this newbie doesn't seem to have figured that out yet. Newbie? Like I was saying before, there's places where graffiti's allowed and places where it ain't. See, a long time ago, there was this group of punks that liked to paint wherever they wanted, but then they got sued by the tourism department. And that's why we have a rule to only graffiti in places where it's not going to cause problems. This newbie doesn't seem to care, though. They're spray painting people's homes and everything, even the one on the main streets. This sounds like it could be our culprit. Yeah, the description's practically a perfect match with the rumors. Huh? What are you talking about? Sorry, don't mind them. We're looking for someone that's been doing some graffiti around town. Any idea where we can find this newbie you were talking about? No doodling. Nah, never even met him ourselves. I'm not sure if they're just super stealthy or what. what we do know is that they're apparently pretty young. Now that you mention it, I did see some new graffiti over at the park when I last came through. Looked pretty fresh. Maybe you guys might want to try over there? That's a pretty good lead. Thanks, guys. The park's just up the stairs from here, right? Let's go check it out.
Hey, big boy. Wanna have a little fun?
Maybe I do.
Seems like a good fishing spot.
We were just there. Bro. He was right. The paint's not even dry yet. They must have just been here. This one's just as impressive as the last. Yeah, you can really tell that they have a gift for art. I guess some people are just drawn to this kind of thing. It kind of feels like there's this longing to be free. Honestly, if you showed this to an appraiser, I bet they'd tell you it was worth a load of money. Like that dude that, what was it, like $2 million? Somebody paid $2 million. Some dude fucking duct tape bananas, like, to canvas, and they were like, this is art. And somebody was like, we'll give you $2 million. And then it was like, I don't know, a couple years after, the person that bought the painting ate the bananas. What? Silly. You can put a price on a wall? I'd never even considered. Wait, if that's true, don't you think the art could increase the value of Wilmer's boat then? I mean, assuming the culprit really is the newbie that they were talking about. Yeah, it's possible. You know, from how our client was talking, sounded like he'd been in Messeldam for a long time. Given its rep for culture, what with all the commerce, sightseeing, movies, and ballet, it seems kind of odd that he wouldn't know about the graffiti scene or how valuable it could be. Maybe he's just not into art? I mean, it probably just looks like scribbles to some people. Besides, I'm sure having a skull painted on the side of your trade vessel isn't very good for business. Yeah, I guess you got a point there. Huh? Looks like somebody's coming this way. Let's hide. If we're lucky, it might just be our little artist friend. Hide? Where exactly? Oh, let's try those stairs over there. Love and violence. What's a young girl doing out here at this hour? All by herself? Seems like she's interested in that piece of graffiti. Phew, those punks really freaked me out earlier. Think I'm in the clear for now, though. Just gotta add a little bit more shading here and... perfect. People have to suffer because of love? Damn. What am I even doing wasting all my time on this? I must be stupid or something. Nah, well, at least it helps me get out all that pent-up energy out of my system. Looks like she's getting ready to leave. It seems like she's pretty good at avoiding people. My guess is she'll take off if we try to approach her now. Let's wait for her to get wherever she's going. We'll try to talk to her when she's less guarded. Oh shit, dude, are we stealthing? Follow the graffiti artist if you get too close. All right. All right. Don't get found. Just out for a stroll, just out for a stroll. Nothing sus here. Yo, you thought you saw us. I mean, I could obviously wait a little bit. I'm like right up on her case. Loki, I would love to do this one first try. conquer my inability to do stealth anything first try. Oh, we're good now? All right. Freeze! First try feels good. Phew. Hey there. Cold one out tonight, isn't it? Huh? Who the heck are you guys? Mark Ride Solutions. We're what you might call fixers. There's a job we're on right now. We're kind of on the lookout for somebody. Listen, all we ask is that you hear us out. If you don't like what we have to say, we'll just tell our client we couldn't find him. But we're gonna need you to be honest with us. Let's start with the most pressing questions. You're the one that did the graffiti on the park, right? You wouldn't be asking if you hadn't seen me. Loki, I kind of wish he had said doodles. Yeah, I did it. What's it to you? Alright, let's move on to question number 2 then. Did you graffiti a skull onto one of the ships in the harbor recently? Yeah, I think I did that one earlier this evening. The ship was so big, it's like it was made to be a canvas. You seem pretty proud of it. Sounds like we've got our culprit all right. The guy who owns that boat is looking for the person who's taken to decorating it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to come with us. Whatever. He just wants me to clean it off, right? Pretty funny that he'd send fixers after me for something so small. Don't you think you should be a little bit more remorseful, young lady? You're lucky he wants to resolve things peacefully. He could have called the police, you know. When you make a mess for somebody else, you got to apologize for it. Yeah. I thought I'd try and make a break for it, but it sounds like that'd just make things worse. What a pain. By the way, what's your name? We'd like to let your parents know what's going on. The name's Kisara. Are you good at fishing? And I ain't got any parents. Oh, I didn't mean to. And since you'll probably ask, I ain't got a home neither. I'm a stowaway from Northumbria. Only landed in Messeldam a few weeks ago. Bro, can we go back there with you? What? A stowaway? Makes sense. Northumbria was in a pretty sorry state after the whole salt pail incident. But ever since they declared independence from the Empire, support for their rebuilding efforts has been on the rise. That's what I've heard too. It seems like an odd time to stow away though. Now sure, everybody else was in good spirits. Must have been nice to get a fresh start. But I couldn't stand it. Everything felt so suffocating. My dad died when I was young. And for a long time, it was just me and my mom. But then 5 years ago, she had a rare disease and it was getting worse. There wasn't much the doctors could do, so they just put her on bed rest. But that's when the Northern War happened. Holy mackerel! Let's go, dude! More! Give me more! More tie-in, let's go! Ah, the Empire invaded Northumbria. Yeah, if I remember correctly, they even declared it a province of the Empire. That's right, for better or for worse, they started reconstruction on Northumbria under their rule. After the war, a lot happened. We declared independence and life got easier for lots of people. For everyone who needed a doctor could finally get one. But as reconstruction went on, Mom kept getting worse and worse. The doctor said it was because she didn't get the treatment she needed from the start. And then, at the end of last year, I'm so sorry. We didn't mean to make you go through all that again. I don't need your pity. My mom always talked about wanting to live overseas someday. I think Calvert was the place she wanted to visit the most. She used to go on and on about all the legends you guys have here. Was it, like, did she talk about any, like, legends of heroes, perchance? Said it sounded like an interesting place. Did she? So I figured now I was on my own, what better place to go? But all these people here got it so good. Kind of ticks me off. Anyway, once I learned about graffiti, I just started doing it to pass the time. Nothing more to it than that, really. And now, here you are. Is it your story or mine? Whatever, it's fine. Let's just go talk to the ship guy so we can get this over with. Sounds to me like there's a little more going on here than just some graffiti. Let's deal with the request before we cross that bridge. Sounds good to me. I'll get in touch with our client. This is all Reen's fault? Yeah. The Empire got shafted, rebuilt the nation post war, lose it in less than a decade. I mean, you know. Whew. It's craziness. It's crazy times. Van put in a call to Vilmer and gave him a quick explanation of everything that happened. Well, I certainly wasn't expecting a little girl to be the culprit. I don't care if it's graffiti or whatever you call it, but you can't just go around drawing on other people's property. Hey, aren't you going to apologize? Sorry I painted on your boat. Apology accepted. Now, as long as you agree to help us paint over the drawing, we'll consider the matter settled. Phew, glad that was the end of it. As for the rest of you, you have my sincere thanks. I'll have to walk her through the repainting process, so I'm afraid it's goodbye for now. Again, thanks for all your help. Van patted Kisara on the shoulder. It's not gonna be easy, but make sure you do a good job, all right? Hey, don't go getting all touchy, you fucking creep. Well then, with that, let me show you to our warehouse. Bro, I was just gonna say, this has creepy written all over it. Hey, where are we going? I thought we were headed to the boat. You didn't really believe that, did you? I assume that means you don't understand the gravity of your actions, then. Allow me to explain. You see, the material used to coat the outer shell of my ship is of incredibly high quality. Your worthless graffiti has damaged it irreparably. Oh, dude, I bet you Van put a bug on her. I'll have to pay roughly 10 million mira to see it repaired. Did you really think something like that could simply be painted over? How would I know? You stupid. Shut up, shut up, shut up! Learn how to speak to your betters, you damn punk! My apologies. Good lord, mister. Now, how do I get you to pay for this mess? Oh, I know. You can work for my company. Huh? That's an excellent idea. You could be our exclusive in-house artist. You know, I actually have a few contacts in the art world as well. I'm sure they'd be more than willing to pay for your work. Ah, yes, what an amicable solution. So, what do you say? Well... I need an answer! All right, I'll do it. Then we have a deal. Pleasure doing business. Of course things turned out like this. I always get the shortest end of the stick. These people, that goddess that just tossed me aside, I hate them all. Now let me take you to your room I prepared for you. Don't worry, you'll be guaranteed food, clothes, and shelter. You'll never need to take a step out of my sight for the rest of your life. Sorry, but I don't think I'll be letting this one slide, Wilmer. The Spriggan, as much as I appreciate your help from earlier, I'm afraid I must ask you to leave. Trespassing is not an act I take lightly. I think we'll be staying right here, actually. Especially after what we heard through the bug I placed on Kisara. Go, brain, go! You placed a bug on me? Is that what you patted me on the back? Did you now? And I assume you have a reason for going to such lengths? Sure do. See, when we first approached you about your request, you were talking like you'd been in Messeldam for a while. And if that's true, there's no way you wouldn't have already noticed. Kisara's art is crazy good. So good, in fact, that if someone were to sell it, they'd no doubt make a good deal of mira. Huh? Plus, you were pretty quick to declare that the recent outbreak of graffiti and the art on your boat were done by the same person. That's because you have a keen eye for artists. While I appreciate your compliment, I think you might be overstating things. Did I not say that graffiti's all scribbles to me? We heard what you said about having your contacts in the art world buy Kisara's work. I'm afraid there's no coming back from such a contradiction. Just admit it, Wilmer. This entire time, your goal has been to find some unknown, uber-talented graffiti artist and use her as your own personal cash cow, wasn't it? And that's not even to mention the lie about the damage being 10 million Mira. That's just what Kisara's art would sell for. I'm only connecting the dots because Van said something to me earlier, but rumors come up as a suggested target in my Phantom Thief files in the past. Which means now's my chance. I can't believe it took me so long to notice, though. So what? We've already agreed to settle things, with her approval, too. The way I see it, you have no right to complain. She only agreed because you threatened her. If you're thinking of reporting me to the police, I would reconsider. After all, doing so would likely place the blame squarely on your shoulders. I mean, think about it. You illegally barged into my warehouse, assaulted me, and even attempted to steal all my valuables. You think they'll believe something like that? Well, you said it yourselves. I've been in business in Messeldam for quite some time. I've got a certain amount of sway around here, enough to cover up any mistakes even. Now it's high time you meddlers saw your way out, I think. Don't you agree? What are we gonna do, Van? We can't just let him go. We'll lose out if we keep pushing. None of our normal methods are gonna work here. That said, I'm not exactly keen on letting scheming old men get their way. Guess the only thing to do now is leave it in her hands. Her? What was that? Oh, shit! Dude, did she just change before our very eyes? A card. It can't be. Let's go! If evil hides in darkness, and my justice will be a shining light. Holy tits, Batman. Good lord. Grimcat at your service. I've come to take a special treasure from a certain villain. Grimcat? Isn't she just some silly legend? And what do you mean a special treasure? Are you talking about this girl? You're delusional if you think I'll lose to you. What? Recovery successful. When did you... Could it really be? Hold on, what exactly is happening here? Don't worry, you can leave the rest to me. Not too shabby. So that's who he was talking about. Listen up. From this moment on, the child is mine. You try to take my things and you'd better be prepared for retribution. I'll steal your entire fortune and spread it across all of Messeldam. Don't think that you can intimidate me with your bluffing. Wanna try me? For starters, how about I take all the mirror you've piled up from not paying your taxes? Then I think I'll take your secret account book and parade it around town. It's in behind a door that can only be opened by a single key, right? One that's on you at all times. Well, how could you possibly know that? Are you truly a phantom thief? Seems you still don't understand the position you're in. I take it that means your status as in ill-gotten gains mean less to you than I thought. Oh, please wait! You win! I just have to pull back from the girl, right? How half-hearted can you get? Say it with your chest or not at all. Damn it, all right, I swear I'll leave her alone. I'll never interact with the kid ever again. Are you happy now, thief? You act too big for your britches, but fine. I suppose I'll accept. Pray we never run into each other again, criminal, and thus I bid you adieu. Grimcat then picked up Kisara, jumped out of the warehouse, and disappeared into the dark of the night. Damn it all! How did that Grimcat end up finding her way here? Everything was going so well. Well, that's the end of that. We can just leave this guy here. Let's get going. Yeah, right behind you. Grimcat to the rescue. Love it. Yo, Batu, what's good, my guy? Oof. This man not realizing Judith left in chains, it's a fact. It's a fact. I did not realize it, and I guess that guy didn't either, so. Grinding monster faces? Hell yeah, dog. Phew, I thought my heart was going to explode back there. Never thought I'd actually get to meet Grimcat, though. She even saved me. Yeah, it's a miracle she managed to show up, right, Judith? Come on, no need to act all sulky about things. I wouldn't be acting so sulky if someone didn't wait until last second to give me the signal. You guys didn't happen to see where she ran off to after she brought me outside, did you? She told me to wait for all of you to show up, and are you guys, like, friends with her or something? Huh? Oh, no, not us. That'd be crazy. Let's just say we bump into her a few times. Oh, well, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Anyway, I wanted to thank you all for coming to rescue me, I mean. Still can't believe that old guy was such a creep, though. And I screamed like such a little girl, too. Hey, there's nothing to worry about. I mean, I was pretty freaked out myself. Let's just be glad that everything worked out in the end. Oh, I almost forgot. Grimcat gave me a message to pass along. Huh? What did she say? She said, I may have told him that you were mine, but the truth is, you're free now. Oh, that's a little sad to hear. You think so? Why is that? Don't worry, it's all right. She's done more than enough for me already. I'm not sure how to put it, but I guess the world isn't such a bad place after all. I wish I knew how to thank her for saving me. Maybe I'll try giving some more thought to my future. I've kind of been doing whatever I felt like since coming to Messeldam, but it might just be time for a change. Sounds like a good plan to me anyway. And if there's anything that we can do while we're here in the area, just give us a holler. We give some pretty good discounts at our to our success stories, you know. Can't let the act down for a minute, can you, Van? Thanks, I appreciate it. And with that, the curtain closed on the case of the creative culprit. With the reward they got from Wilmer in hand, Van and the others went back to preparing for their big heist.
That takes care of that.
Reward deposited.
Feels good. Bro, dude. Dude, am I really gonna get it? I mean, unless I can make some changes, I'm gonna get Chaos to level 4 before I get Law to level 4. That is just wild to my eyeballs. For real. Very wild. Okay, so what is it? It's like 9 of Chaos, jumps quick. It doesn't require many points to level up, so sort of okay. Okay, so that just means that all we have left is to advance the story. Law needs more points, basically, for sure. Absolutely. I think I want to round out the night with, just because I would prefer that we'll go run the new floor, and then we'll just be full speed ahead on story tomorrow night. Like, I got one quest with 2 Chaos and level it up to 4 immediately. Whew. All right, time to start exploring the garden. I should be able to gain access for extra members by having Mare make new profiles on their Zyphas. You mind, Mare Bear?
Yeah, I heard you. Sheesh, overload your hollows much? Though, admittedly, I'm just as curious about this virtual space as the rest of you.
Okay. I was like, why? Like, we already did this. Yeah, we did this, but then we lost power and, you know, all that good stuff.
I'll treat you this once, but don't get used to it.
And so the rest of the group was registered. Van then reached out to the other team that had them log in for an in-person rundown of the systems.
Katra, Judith, long time no see.
Yes. I guess it has been a while, huh? Though I can't say I expected us to reunite in virtual reality.
My thoughts exactly. It's a bit of an odd feeling.
You've been busy getting ready for the school festival, right? Glad it hasn't taken the pep out of your step. But enough about that. You two must be Swin and Nadia.
That's us. I know this is a lot to take in all at once, but it's nice to meet you. We've heard a lot about the Arkwright Solutions team, too.
Let's see. On one side is the famous movie star Judith Lanster, and the other, that whiz kid who skipped a bunch of grades at Basel Institute.
Skipped a bunch of grades.
It's Katra, right? I'ma just shorten that to QT. Anyone ever say how adorable you are? And don't even get me started on the way Judith fills a room. It's not like I don't trust S to be faithful, but I'd better start upping my riz just to be sure.
We got rizzed again! Holy shit, we got rizzed again. It's great. How could I forget?
Upping your what? Can we stay on topic, please?
So silly, I love it. You two really are regular comedians. I'm not quite sold on this whole QT thing. But you both seem to be nice people. That's a relief. Considering our track record with other members of the Gardens, definitely, I've seen firsthand just how reliable they can be. Okay, that's enough meeting and greeting for now. The situation is pretty much how I explained it to you earlier. We'll need all the help that we can get in here, yours included, Elaine. It'd be my pleasure. I can see Nadia saying yeet as she throws her bears. Yeah, I can see her, and I can absolutely see Ferry doing it too. I think I remember watching your VOD talking about the Riz line and how much people got so over the top about it. Oh yeah, Noit. I love it. I don't seek it out, but you know, like when you see it, it's fucking ridiculous. It's so silly. People just worked into a lather over the localization. It's funny to me. I don't give a shit enough, you know? I just don't. It's silly and I laugh at it and then I just can't, you know, that's it. Renee is lending his aid too, so I see no reason to withhold mine. I can't just sit on my hands, especially if there's any chance of this being related to the incident at the Capitol. Besides, I've got to stay in shape both as Grimcat and as an actress. It'll be a lot on my plate, but that won't stop me. I'm impressed they managed to build a virtual space of this scale. It's almost like an expansion of the battle simulator we used before. Personally, I find this sort of thing fascinating, so feel free to call on me at any time. Righto. Party. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. They have to be next to each other. Golly. I mean, I know I can just swap people in and out. I think just for the shields alone, that's what we'll do. I don't like the word Riz just on principle, but Nadia gets a pass because she's the type that would keep up with the slang. Yeah. I mean, like, you know, I don't pay enough attention to, you know, the ever-changing slang. Like, I don't care enough about it. I understand it took me a while to realize that it's short for charisma. You know what I mean? Like, it's a silly fucking word. Like, that's it. Period. End of story. So, like, you know, it's whatever. The English language is a silly fucking made-up language. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we want to go right back to the root of silly things, the, like, the English, American English is fucking straight up silly. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Do I think that Riz and some slang out there is silly? For sure. But, you know, I guess I guess it makes sense that it's in English. I'm getting lost. Hang on. Maybe I don't use cartridges yet. Gen Z slang takes time to get used to. I need to ask. When I hear stuff, that's when I ask. Like, that's it. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Oh, she's already capped out. That's right. Dude, this has been my mainstay for me. Yeah, I remember that much for sure. That doesn't surprise me at all. She'll currently ride the Pine. I'm thinking about Katra and his shield. Seems really, really swell. Yeah, we're gonna enter. Healing item, no way.
Time to start sniffing around.
Oh, yeah?
So sleepy.
Dang, all right.
Taking point.
Here goes.
I've got this.
Pew, pew, pew.
Beginning combat. You've got a charge attack ready to go.
Come on.
Still more to go.
Die!
Combat over. Time to study this data.
Dude, there's a lot of crystals up here.
Stage maxed out. I'll do my best. You've got a charge attack available.
All in. Nadia!
One skill coming right up. We'll win.
Going all in. Here goes.
Yeah, no, so far, because I got smuckered on one fight, I forgot that the B squad comes in and save the day. But it's something I admittedly have to do more of, is just remember I can swap party members in. And it was one of the first fights where it's like, okay, well, you know, Kincaid can debuff. And it's like, okay, well, yeah, I should probably swap him in then.
Everyone, you've got a charge attack ready to go.
Take this one.
Here's another one.
Murder, death, kill! Murder, death, kill!
Processing data.
Did we get all three now? The childhood friend trio? I like that.
Take this.
Now's your chance. Activate charge. Show 'em what you're really
Take
capable.
And scene. Yeah, we done did it. Take Lunarverse.
We've made good progress. Well done.
All right, truth be told, just because of the time, I'm gonna sprint through this one. Yeah, 12:02. It's fine.
Looks like it keeps going from here.
I've got this.
Small-sized monsters. All right. Can always, yeah, exactly, Grump. For sure. Easy peasy.
Everyone, you've got a charge attack ready to go. Still more to go. Beat 'em up. Now just heal 40 shards. Cakewalk.
I was so OP by the end of the game that I could clear one of these rooms of enemies, collect all the chest crystals in minutes. Felt good considering how long they take near the beginning. Yeah, and more, you know, usually I would, not usually, but in most instances, I would take the time to just clear everything. But we've, you know, I've missed out on a lot of Daybreak 2 times, so it's like,
We should go on the attack.
I will clear in my own, my own time.
One skill coming right up. Surprise! 1, 2, 3. Beat 'em up.
Okay.
Un, deux, trois.
Not a bad show, Nadia.
Still more to go.
Make it unalived. Make it unalived. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Make it unalived. Nope.
Good. Hopefully I got some nice data.
Just kill all the little things real fast.
Treasure.
Combat over. Time to study this data.
Kill more little things.
Pew, 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 pew. You've got a charge attack available. Here's another one.
There we are. Good. Yeah, and then we round out the night with some good old-fashioned gotcha. Ooh, yeah, I can't wait.
All right, that's another area down.
Gotcha me timbers. Free Gamba! Free Gamba!
Watch out. I spot enemies.
Watch out, radioactive man.
We still have a ways to go. Stay alert.
4 medium-sized monsters. Okay. Well, there's 2 right there.
You've got a charge attack available. Fighting this mess up. They blink.
They're down. This is the perfect time for shards. Engaging skill.
Chance.
Give them your all.
Go, Catra.
Now's your chance to boost.
Optical cannon.
Missed? Aw, woof.
Might want a boost here.
Have some more.
We'll win.
Wait, how are you moving? You're frozen.
Engaging
What a rascal. Are you supposed to, like, let it go and all that jazz?
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand. Certain arts will work better.
Too slow.
Our time to shine. One skill coming right up. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, buckle my shoe. So now we're gonna get 2 more.
Moving on up. Looks like the gang's all here.
Time to close in. Come on.
Cage charging, good and done.
Come on.
Now's your chance.
Yeah, something about Catra's voice when he goes, "Come on!" Like it gets, I don't know, not as, I don't know. There's more to his voice.
You can do this.
Yeah, we can.
All right. Get them. Time to close in.
Yeah.
Locking up. Fire. Crush. Nadia.
Might want a boost here. One skill coming right up.
There.
Pew.
Good town, Van.
There.
All right, bingo bango. Ooh. Yeah, I mean all the new. Give me all them new quartz, please and thank you.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Seriously, you rock, Van.
Yeah, like, holy smokes.
Threat level high. Be
Yeah, bro.
extremely cautious.
Sweet crabs. It's fine. All right. Here goes, I guess. Whew. Good lord.
It's a guardian. Let me
Yeah.
analyze it.
Now's a great time for a shard boost.
Make it count.
Oh, it's because I was like, why isn't? It's because I'm lame. I'm dumb.
Going all in.
Zypha active.
Yeah.
I'm going.
Now's your chance to boost.
Transmitting code. Activate.
My move now.
Yeah.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
Oh yeah. You know what we should do? Matter of factly. Yeah, man. Let's bear the frickin' nightmare. What's wrong with me?
Here we go, man.
Get going, Van.
Guess we'll just go for as many as we can. Because there's a lot in the road coming up.
You're screwed now!
The Grendel is so dope. Oh, hell yeah, dog. Oh yeah, there's a whole collective of them over there. I mean, we can probably clap a couple.
We should go on the attack.
Maybe not that close. Maybe not that close. No, don't do it. I can't.
Make it count.
1, 2, 3.
Now I can.
Here we go. One steel coming right up. I'm putting you in charge, Captain Tuttle. Okay, charge!
Yeah, fifth, same here, big time. And I love that you can build it so you can have a shard skill where you have an opportunity to steal an enemy's.
We'll win.
Engaging skill.
Our chance.
This ends now.
Engaging skill.
Oh, radiant wings.
It's beautiful.
Nice.
So is she, you know? It's nice.
Boost gauge upgraded.
Some arts work better.
Locking on. Fire!
It's our turn now.
We should go on the attack.
Make it count.
Take this!
Eat this! Here comes this!
Our time to shine. Full boost. Hit them where it hurts.
Make it count.
One steel coming right up. Pitches and stitches.
Hell yeah, dude. Coin bullet deuce. Let's go. Piercing Fortissimo has been upgraded to Piercing Fortissimo 2. Feels good. I feel like that went way better than any of the other two that I've done.
Yay!
Dude.
So, where's my bonus check?
I gotta remember that somebody else other than Nadia is gonna get this. So that's odd. For Van, it said bear the nightmare for you, but for me it says take the Grendel. Really? I wonder why. Oh yeah, main menu. Nah, wrong. Well, actually not wrong main menu.
Hey, I've been waiting for you. Let me know if you need anything. Okay?
Nothing there yet.
Let me know if you need anything, okay?
Only difference is you're on PS4. Oh, I didn't mean to. I don't want to buy anything. No, okay.
Appreciate your business.
Let's gamba.
Hang in there.
I will. All right, we got lots and lots of. Feels good.
Okay, it's time for some fun.
Yeah! Woo!
Let me show you what I'm made of. We did it! On to the next. It's reacting.
Yeah!
Target analyzed. Not done yet.
Van United hair. Catra green hair? Oh no.
It's reacting. We did it!
Goldilocks. Judith's monk attire. Dude, we're getting goldies right off the rip. It's pretty swell. Woohoo! Give me more towel data, baby!
It's reacting. We did it. Not done yet. Core detected. Not done yet.
Nadia is loaded on skill stones. Monk outfit is this, the monk stuff is the outfits that they wore in Long Lie, those spot. Oh, all right. I'm down with that. I'm sure there is, but while we're here, before we get off, I need to see if Elaine has a different hair color option. Not that I'm changing it, but hot dog. All right, we got enough for one more. Big bucks, no whammies. Yeah. Love to see it. That's it. Because, right, it's 500 per cube.
I think I deserve a thank you.
Hell yeah, man. I got slots I need unlocking. It's weird that they call them monk attire. I'm pretty sure that they were called something else in Daybreak 1. Yeah, that I don't remember. United coat. Okay. Towel data. Movie costume. Okay. Judith's brown hair. We've got towel data. We got all sorts of good stuff. Anya's the winner for skill stones. I didn't even look closely enough. Because I think Anya's is maxed out too. Yeah. Good. Give me all the goods. Gimme, 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 gimme.
Want a place to chill? Then look no further. Let me know if you need anything, okay?
All right. Ah, the golden blood suit too. Neato. Van United hair. Not just United, it's all caps United. No more music, sad. Honey carrots, dude, we need them. We gotta do all that cooking.
Thanks a bundle.
So now that's...
Let me know if you need anything, okay?
United with the DLC costumes in Daybreak 1. Oh, okay. See, then I saw 0 of those. Maybe I had seen it from, like, you know, screen grabs of other people, but like I never saw it myself. Shining goggles, sure. The old dinosaur wallet. Monies, monies, monies. Monies.
Thanks
Give me
a
more.
bundle. We've got the good stuff.
The old cat's bulger. Bull's horn and hedgehog quills. Say what now? But now I wonder if the, like, will these more often than not just be our new, like, current best in slot? Because, I mean, I feel like Each chapter, there's one weapon per character. But I feel like I've... I mean, I guess I can just look, right? Yeah, so that would be... Currently would be less than... Right, yeah, so we're fine. We're good. We're all set.
Appreciate your business. I'm rooting for ya.
Thank you kindly. Oh, that's what I... Okay, that's what I needed to check. I need to go to... No. Yeah. Equipment? Yeah, there we go. Nope. Nothing. All right. Some culture, baby. Yeah. Culture. I mean, dude, if we were going on some like mission and she was skydiving, I'd be like, all right, dude, yeah. Bro, what is this? And that just hangs around them? Oh, God, no. Maybe for Shizuna, but not for... Look at that, we're going tubing. It makes no sense. She doesn't even have her arm, like, outside of the tube either. Kruga Survival? I can boogie down on that one, too. There's a candy one? Holy smokes. Yeah, I can get down on the Kruga Survival one. Ah, the jammies. Right. Yo. Your Highness! It's a pleasure. Good to see you, bud. Happy time zones. Just looking at some of the stuffs that we ended up getting. Judith with brown hair. Yeah, I mean, I dig that too. I just still like the orange better. I like the redhead better. Festival goldfish. All right. She's friggin' dealing poker. Like, what are we doing? Hey, you look like a guy I know. Oh, shit, man. Yo. I can't lie, man. I like that a lot. I mean, now, granted, it's got a real, like, Pepe Le Pew look going on a little bit, but I think it's friggin'... I think it's dope. Neo in the first game, brown hair is trash because it was a fucking stupid disguise. It was a bullshit disguise. Damn, man. Yeah, I like that look. It's pretty good. Nothing yet for her. That's fine. I guess that's okay. Yeah, because nobody else... Whoa! I mean, it's not horrible, but it's still fucking... still weird. Right on. Oh, no. Hang on. Yeah.
I'll be even stronger.
Myomi's maxed out. Maxed out.
I can protect her now.
Time for an upgrade.
All polished up.
This will serve me even better.
All polished up! Nope, not what I meant to do. This I did mean to do, though. Perfect. Man, this just gave me, like, the on top of the SSS building kind of vibe. For a split second. All right, cool. Thanks, Mother Nature, for playing ball tonight. Appreciate it. Love you, fam. Let's, He said, I can protect her now? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that especially with the nighttime theme as well. It's a wonderful thing. Go and see. You see Mr. JRPG's doing some sweet coding post show. Yay! We started off the week well. Hurrah! For real, feels good. Just hope that it carries. Already had one snafu today. The insurance company's not coming tomorrow. They're coming Wednesday instead. I was like, Like, it was really windy up there. I was like, yeah, bro, tell me about it. I know. The city they are in our home or was, and the city they are in our home or was home to a mafia. Yeah. Yeah. Mafiosos. Sorry, I had to read that twice because I can't English well. It's late in the evening. But excellent start to the evening. Excellent start. Well, not start to the evening. Start to the week. See, I can't word. That's it. It's a wrap. But yeah, Mr. JRPG's playing some Sweet Code and 1 and 2 remaster. So spoiler alert for sure. But thank you guys very, very much. And yeah, man, we'll be back at it again tomorrow night. Do some more 1A. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay excellent. Bye, guys.